Broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA, raising money for the Strong Kids Foundation. Call with your support at 212-401-0280. 107.5 WBLS.
It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen. From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate the crack.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Every barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much this.
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
Once again.
Ha And it's Friday too. Ha ha! Hi everybody, welcome and relax. You know, it's the Wendy Williams Experience and a usual day in the life of the show. Advice Hour, the Hour of Truth. We gossip about the celebrities, including Michelle from Destiny's Child. Did you see Naomi Campbell last night? I'm sure everybody's got an opinion. We'll talk. Johnny Carson, because they're divvying up the money now, so I want to bring you up to speed. And Halle Berry. And the relationship with Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives and the basketball player Tony Parker. Let's elaborate a bit, okay? Plus, we want to talk about that Kenya Moore, her lack of career, but near a lack of derriere. Have you seen the new cover of Smooth Magazine? Okay. All right. We'll talk. Look, it is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Thank you.
This is a Wendy Williams exclusive.
To be the M.O.P.P. We rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. It looks to me like we're a bit early. I didn't think that I would be mentioning this to everybody because it doesn't matter to Shreveport or Columbia or the people out in Flint, Michigan or the people in Philly or anything. It only matters to New York City, but oh hell, oh well. There's no way of getting around because I think the room sounds a little hollow. I'm broadcasting live from the Harlem Y today with my flagship radio station WBLS, and we're raising money for the Harlem Y's Strong Kids campaign. That only matters to New York City. So New York City, when we have our little local chats, I'm going to be giving you telephone numbers and letting you all know who's working the phone banks and by the way, I bought bobbleheads to give away to the biggest pledgers per hour, so I'm doing my part and I'm watching the tote board. We don't have one. But, oh yeah, there it is over there. I'm still in denial of needing glasses, so I can't see a thing. So really, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. The weekend's here. A lot of TV goes down. And a quick reminder, I was perusing the VH1 website earlier. The next On Fire on the red carpet is Tuesday, March 1st at 12:30 p.m. That's lunchtime. FYI. Thank you in advance. And I had overnight to think and talk with some people about LL Cool J and and FUBU and that lawsuit. And okay, LL, go hard. Go hard. At first, I couldn't really understand it. I thought that there was some... I don't mean that. Damn you, Art. You know, go hard. Okay, this woman's taking my picture, and she works here. And I'm in a room with about 50 people, and I'm not making eye contact with any of them because we're all strangers, and I don't need the judgment eye while in the middle of a spiel. But a man has already come up to me, somebody's grandpa, easily 62. And he says, you know, I listen to your show all the time. I expected you to look more like a man, he says. He said, listen, he says, because you talk about stuff. He says, no, but listen. He says, you talk about stuff that men talk about when you be talking about farting. Yeah. I said, well, you know, surprise, surprise. Women talk about that stuff too. Maybe not on the radio, but oh well. Am I an effing lady or what? Anyway, so I think that, all right, cut the Q Borough homie mess. Business is business. FUBU, do you owe LL Cool J money? Because I was trying to think when the last time was that LL did something great in the studio, and I know that he has his new CD out, and it's not so new anymore. As a matter of fact, I got my Billboard Top 200. Let me see where he is on this. But when's the last time, Art, that LL put out a movie that people were buzzing about? Okay.
About a year ago.
Now he's... Okay. What was that called?
Deliverance from Eva, I believe.
And that was LL Cool J?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know how that did. I don't... Come on. But he's in the Caress commercials right now, looking surgically licious. Yeah, he's looking real good. But, you know, FUBU... I mean, if I recall what I read to you guys yesterday, FUBU made like $320 million last year. And $200 million for the year of 1999. Yes, I do remember that. I don't remember much. Exactly. So somehow, because to me, you only can buy FUBU in Marshalls and like the Burlington Coat Factory and stuff. But I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, because we all shop at places like that, and you probably do a business at places like that than you do trying to sell your stuff high end at Bloomingdale's and everything. Look, that's why Isaac Mizrahi's doing Tarjay. All right, I don't see LL Cool J's CD on the top 200, but I guess it hasn't been around for a minute. Anyway, I say all that to say, after rethinking about it, go on with that lawsuit, and I'm going to be following that to see exactly, you know, if he gets anything from them. I don't know, you know, how much is owed or anything like that. They didn't say. Did you watch The Apprentice last night? I fell asleep before Lindsay Lohan's father talked on primetime, but I did see Stars Without Makeup on Fox. And they're all pictures that I had seen before, and I was kind of disappointed because I still, even though I had seen the pictures from Stars Without Makeup, I could not fully commit to Jennifer Lopez on MTV. I was back and forth, and I'm looking, and I just, the boing, okay, change topic. Hold on, let me sip. Do you have the new Smooth magazine in the studio, Art?
I don't have it here.
Art and Dave aren't here at the Y, and so I can't see anything going on over there. You need the new Smooth magazine. Ladies, this is even worth our money. And before I get started, Smooth magazine, I love you. Excuse me. You featured me before, and for that, I will forever be grateful. However, I got to talk about your most recent cover girl, Kenya Moore. Now, when last I saw Kenya, she was in one of those movies. What comes to mind? Art?
Stop it.
Are any of the interns in there?
Yes. Shakira.
I see exactly how this is going. Shakira, what movie was Kenya Moore in? The former Miss America.
She said she has no idea.
Whatever. Okay. Well, you recognize her, and she was a former Miss America, right?
She was in Deliverance from Eva too.
Why do? Okay, good. Exactly. Thank you. And she was a former Miss America, right?
Yep.
Or was it Miss World? Which one was it? I'm asking.
One of them. I'm sorry. One of them.
I'm trying to lead people to her because I'm about to make a very, very serious accusation. So I want you all to know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, her butt implants, in my opinion, and surgery knows surgery, are prominently featured on the new cover of Smooth magazine. And can I just say, they look terrific.
She was a former Miss America.
And let it
the
be
last
known,
movie that
she's a
was in was
former Miss
Twa.
America and present butt implant owner. Twa, exactly. The implants look great, but you've got to look to what exactly our former Miss America is doing with her life. Still posing for the cover of magazines, trying to drop it like it's hot with the butt implants. And I just expect more from Miss Americas than that. And I know Vanessa Williams went to her thing, but you see, she's come out on the other side, and she's a lady. Kenya, you still slinging it? All right, look, it's worth send one of the interns out for the Smooth magazine.
Okay.
It's the one with Kenya Moore, and listen, she's flaunting them like they're brand new too. Look, she's got her butt to us, but her neck craned around, looking at us. You know what I mean? And she's wearing, I think, a red bikini. And as soon as I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, she got butt implants," because I'd never seen them. I've never seen them before. My doctor, Memeniscus, he says that, you know, they start at like $7,000. You know, I asked him some questions about them, and at one point they were like the hottest thing going. Even Hollywood plastic surgeons would tell you that. But they kind of calmed down, and they're not the big thing anymore. I don't know when she got hers. And mind you, this is just my opinion, okay? But, you know, like I always say, surgery knows surgery. I'm not familiar with that, but I know what her butt looked like before. How you doing?
Oh.
Ow.
No, because I saw Twa. And I don't recall her. She's got a big badunk-a-dunk, you know.
Yeah.
Is somebody going to get it?
Yes.
How much time do I have left on this break? Tell them not to waste the money on
two
just
minutes.
all of them. Hi, Smooth. You all send copies anyway. I just don't have one, but I think it's important that they see it before the show's over. Did you all see Apprentice last night, though? Did anything happen? I can't commit, so I won't. And Naomi Campbell was putting it down. And she shut down that little romance between she and Usher that everybody's been saying that was, but wasn't, but was, but wasn't, including me. I'll take it. You know? She said, what relationship? And Diane Sawyer said, so how did things end with Usher? Did they end badly? You all saw. I'm going to somehow get my faxes to be able to respond to you all today. I spilled the beans already. I can't keep a secret because I'm thinking that you might notice anyway. Why isn't Wendy sound normal? Because I'm broadcasting live from the Harlem Y. And, you all, I have a fax machine right here at the Harlem Y. Thanks, my boss just told me. Hey, Van. All right, here's the number. Just fax directly here and tell me what you saw in The Apprentice, what you thought about Naomi, advice hours coming up and all like that. It's 212. Sorry, today you have to pay to fax. If you care. 212-491-3178. I'm going to say it again. 212-491-3178. Again, because just for one day at the Harlem Y, just fax. 212-491-3178. I'll give it one more time. 212-491-3178. What'd you think about Stars Without Makeup? And, you know, there's a whole lot going on. Celebrities acting out.
So this is Plan B?
It is what it is. Yeah, this is Plan B. Now you can send the interns up here with whatever's in the studio, and now I have a direct fax number, so this is good. But after you get Smooth Magazine, you need to see that.
Okay. 30 seconds.
All right. Well, you can just shut it down now, everybody. There's more show to go. It's Friday, and I do feel in rare form. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet pussy or whatever. He said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Do you have children? Oh, wait. No, that's for you. Yeah. Hello? I'm sorry. It's 107.5. WBLS, everybody, with today's R&B and classic soul, and it's the Wendy Williams Experience on the radio. And so today we're broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA, which is on 135th Street between 7th and Lenox in Harlem, USA. And we're broadcasting and donating to the Strong Kids Campaign 2005 here. I'm going to give you the telephone number to call and pledge. And as an added feature here on the Experience to get you all to pledge, if you care, the bobblehead dolls, the Wendy Williams ones, well, they make my son scream and cry because they truly are gruesome. They are gruesome. Oddly, I can see where they do look like me, though. And for the highest bidder every hour, I'm going to be giving away a bobblehead doll. So I'm going to shout out to some people who've already pledged, and then I'm going to introduce you to some celebrities here in New York. Now, Jamal Burrows, child, adolescent, family, and psychotherapist. That's what Jamal is. And his practice has pledged $100. Thank you very much. Do we go through all the clapping and stuff? Because then we'll be here all day. We'll applaud at the end. Okay, good. Let me read faster too. Okay, Scott Lee Innes in the Bronx, who says hello to Ann Tripp. Scott Lee was $50. All right, thank you, Scott Lee. Maureen and Alan Davis on 138th Street walked around the block and pledged $50. And Adamir Alche, it looks like, on Union Turnpike in Flushing, $50. So is it Amir? Alowich, that's the last name. $50. And that's a man. Every penny counts, everybody. We're raising money today for the Strong Kids campaign. The Harlem Y is a staple in the community, and so is WBLS, Perfect Marriage. So, joining us right now, Sean Gables, who's from the CBS Morning News.
And you watch it. I am honored.
When you turn on the TV, it goes right to CBS.
That's the best thing about cable. You turn off the TV, you turn it on the morning, Channel 2, pow.
Exactly. So, Sean, very rarely do we see newswomen in regular clothes, like at the grocery store.
I'm like those folks on Fox you saw. People without makeup.
Did you see that last night?
I didn't see it. I go to bed at 8:30.
Well, that's right. And we were talking behind the scenes, and you have a 9-year-old yourself.
A 9-year-old,
And also, Vanessa Alfonso is here from the CBS Morning News Traffic.
Right, I do traffic. CBS 2 crew, all of us in the morning, 5 to 7 a.m.
We appreciate you all helping out today. And
Vanessa and I did our pledge, and I want to know, we're going to bring one over for you, because we know you like to give back to the community.
Oh, for me to pledge?
Yes.
Oh, sure. I'm starting to re-up after.
Sean's all about putting people on the spot also.
Yeah. We know that you're committed to the kids. You came out in Harlem. I'm proud of you. And also on Monday morning, CBS 2. We're going to give you your props. So someone bring this over because Wendy is ready.
I'll pledge. All right, let me think about it, please. You know what? It is very important to keep the kids, though, off the streets.
It is.
Because sometimes we're out there just making and encouraging little criminals with no good programs. And the Strong Kids campaign is good here at the Harlem Y. So if it's going to keep some kids off the streets and keep them from breaking into our cars and whatnot, then.
And on top of that, I'm sure you work for a corporation that has a matching gift.
That WBLS,
yes,
you know
so
it.
Whatever you give, WBLS is going to match it. It is on. So here's the number you got to call.
Sean putting the Chiefs on the spot.
212-401-0280. Please call. I mean, it is like a desert. I mean, it's like so quiet in here. You drop a pin, you hear a drop. I don't hear one phone call. Don't you want a Wendy bobblehead? So when she goes off on someone, you just take that head and just thump it.
There are not going to be that many available. We're down to like our last 20 if you care, and then after that we go on to something else, like keychains or something, because they're cheaper to make. Bobbleheads,
there it is. What's the number, Wendy? What's the number?
The number is 212-401-0280, and a bobblehead for the highest bidder each hour of the show. And Sean and Vanessa are here answering the phones. We've got like 20 volunteers, all distinguished people helping out today here at the Harlem Y, located on 138th Street. Excuse me, 35th Street.
Between 7th and Lenox Avenue.
And Lenox Avenue here in Harlem. And if you want to just stop by and pledge, you can do that also.
Is this an opportunity because let me tell you something, guys. If you have never seen Wendy in person, this is my first time. You are stunning.
Did you hear that old man?
I need your hairdresser.
Did you hear that old man? Hannah on 59th Street.
There you go.
And Steve at Salon Santa Cruz on Madison
I hear a
Avenue.
bell. I don't know if that's an indication we got to go, but it's
It is.
212-401-0280. Call in because, Wendy, I don't know what your background is. Vanessa and I shared our story earlier. We did not come from affluent families. In fact, my mother was on welfare. She had 7 kids. And I am where I am today because someone gave back. 212-401-0280.
All right, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience live from the Harlem Y. We're going to be taking your pledges all day long. In the meantime, we've got more commercials, a little more music, and then we get back into the experience for what it's worth.
I want to hear the gossip.
WVLS, exactly.
I'm Imhotep Gary Bird, extending a personal invitation for all of you in the tri-state.
All right. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. I've got a special fax number just for today. Advice hour is coming up next hour. And so I'll be taking advice from the fax machine. As a matter of fact, I'm real close to the fax machine today because, you know, what I told you before earlier in the telephones. But it's just for today at 212-491-3178. It's 212-491-3178. Thank you. And a special shout out to Tracy Wade, whose mom passed away, and the funeral is today. So stay strong, Tracy. Shout out to everybody in South Carolina at my radio station there, Hot 103.9. Don't forget, next Friday, it's First Friday downtown, and I will be your hostess with the mostest. All right. Shout out to Joan. Joan says, well, she's reminding that Miss Kenya Moore was a former Miss USA, a step down from Miss America. But it's still beauty queen status. Miss USA, Miss America. Yeah, Miss America is the premium pageant in this country as pageants go. But that's second to... That's still, you know, you can't discount who Kenya Moore was. I knew her name. I mean, you know, it's just that she hasn't turned the crown into... I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what you expect from any of the beauty queens. Why do we put so much pressure on them? And then we get mad when they get implants and cover of the booty magazines. Maybe she was just doing what we think of as beauty queens doing, or at least what we used to. Didn't it used to be all about a popularity, not about brains and stuff? But I think for the most part now, people don't even pay attention to Miss America. John Bonet and the whole Ramsey family, you know, that something just happened to pageants, I think, after that. But Kenya Moore... I mean, I surgery and stuff, but the whole butt implant, what is it about that I'm confused about? I don't know. Because I'll co-sign on a face. Well, you know, and trust me, it's back there. Art, do you have the Smooth magazine of any of the interns scurried?
They're bringing it upstairs now.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll happen during this break when you can see. Do you remember what Kenya Moore's butt looks like?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Was it big when last you remembered? That means no. Okay. You are back. And look, people always say to me, can you get people who work with you with a backbone? And you know what they don't understand is no. And second of all, Art and Dave just playing do have backbones, but it just so happens that we happen to agree on a lot of the same things. That was part of the requirement of the job. No, I'm just playing. Art, be an independent thinker is what a lot of people would say to you for once in your life. When you look at Kenya's butt, don't agree with me just because I say. When you get the Smooth magazine and you look at the cover, either yay or nay. Think for yourself.
I'll let my other head do the thinking.
All right. Well, no. Because you're going to definitely love it. As booties go, man, she paid for a premium behind, in my opinion. I mean, if you're thinking about getting butt implants, you need to go where she went, in my opinion, if she has a butt implant. I don't know why I have to keep throwing that in there. I know how I feel. Chrissy's listening. She says, Wendy, I love Naomi Campbell now more after the interview. Also, I think that her drug addiction stemmed from the fact that she never knew her father. And she has pain inside. I feel sorry for her. I'm happy that she did the interview. Sometimes you look at people and you don't understand why they do certain things, but Naomi's problems were psychological. Yeah, Chrissy. You know what? I never gave up on Naomi Campbell. I just, you know, because I had heard this and that for years about Naomi and a smattering of other models and socialites and, you know, people like that running in a lot of the same circles and you know, getting high and everything. And Anyway, I've always liked Naomi Campbell. I've seen her look better, though. Last night during the interview, she looked real regular, but I guess that was what she was trying to convey. She came to us and she gave us an interview with her palms up. Do you know what that means? When people expose their palms, that means that they're open to suggestion, relationship, a conversation, whatever. When they open their palms. That's what the body linguists teach you. Guess who Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child is with? Oh, my gosh. Is the Smooth magazine in the studio yet?
No.
Why are you answering, Dave? Is Art in the studio?
Yes,
No.
he is. Yes, he is. He's here.
Does he have the magazine?
They're bringing it
Does
up
he have
now.
it?
Let me go on the website first.
No, don't go on the website. You need to look at it in person. Now, if you get it, we're not going to have enough time for your comments. Guess who Michelle Williams is with now?
Uh-oh.
They say. Well, before I go on, I will say that it was just about a week and a half ago I was saying that there was this British reporter who hosts something over there in the UK, similar to our Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood Extra. And a little white guy, blonde hair, blah, blah, blah. They met over there. Apparently, DC was on this man's show. And then he came over to the States because he's in the process of helping to cover the Michael Jackson trial. Okay, you see the booty.
Oh, my Lord.
That's not what I'm asking you. I know it looks fantastic. As behinds go... That's a 10.
That's not a behind. That's a straight up ass.
Is it hers? Do you recall all that before?
No, I don't.
2 minutes.
What?
2 minutes.
No, not you, Dave. I have a clock here.
No, that was me.
Art.
Yes.
Yes, what?
She ain't had it before.
In other words, you are pointing the finger to butt implants.
Yeah, and they're nice, too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're not nice. I'm saying that surgery knows surgery, and I, even as a woman who's not lusting after another woman's butt, but can look and have an appreciation and remember what it looks like if it's that damn big and featureable. And it wasn't.
Yeah, she had surgery.
Exactly. Damn. Now look at the pages inside. Look, Kenya Moore's butt looks crazy. And it looks fabulous, honey. If you have ever... But you know what? You will never be able to fit into some True Religion jeans in that booty. Never. I mean, that is just like... That booty's crazy. Yeah, you don't even have to buy the magazine. You can just look at the cover or support them. They're friends of the show, Smooth Magazine. I like them. Yeah. All right, does anybody care about Michelle Williams' skinny behind after we talk so much about... Okay, I'll save that then. We don't really... I mean, It's nice, though. The man that they're saying that she's with, I love this hookup. I hope that they get married and have kids. He is so perfect for her. I think, in my mind. Knowing what I know about Michelle. Because he has enough personality for both of them. She needs help in that department. All right. You got my fax number. Advice hour's coming up next. Keep it here.
Hey, man.
So I called you 3 weeks ago about me and my boy had a threesome and how he touched my butt. He came to me saying that he really want to have sex with me.
Well, you should have known that when he touched your butt.
The Wendy Williams experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice hour.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody. It's 107.5 WBLS. And it's the Wendy Williams Experience. And today we're broadcasting live from the Harlem Y, where WBLS is helping the Harlem Y raise money for the Strong Kids campaign. It is a program that, is very important to the community, as important as the Y itself here. And they need some money, so we're here to help, and we're asking you to come by or call in And I got numbers for our phone banks, okay? Pledge what you can. We got some people pledging some nice money. $1,000 just came to us from Benta's Funeral Home, which is located here in Harlem on St. Nick. $1,000. Thank you very much, Benta's. And once again, they're at 630 St. Nick up here in Harlem. Also, a shout out to Lorna Robinson. Lorna pledged $1,000, and Lorena Robinson, and her organization's called Saeed. Oh, Lena. Okay, her name is Lorena Robinson Saeed, and the company's called Lorshell, and they pledged $1,000 helping out here at the Harlem Y and the Strong Kids campaign. So we've been here all day. Adimu left about an hour ago. You know, he gets off at 2 o'clock. Paul was here earlier with Ellen and them. Shout out to Sean Williams and artist Arthur, the owner of Magic Eyes, a company here in Harlem. Let me see what their address is. Yeah. 92 Taylor Avenue in Roosevelt, New York. Okay, so they're out on Long Island, and they're an optical store. They've got all the brands, Versace, D&G, Dior. And once again, the business is called Magic Eyes, located at 92 Taylor Avenue in Roosevelt, Long Island. Get your Fendi on with a prescription. Chanel, Salvador Ferragamo, or just sunglasses. The spring is coming. The summer's coming. It's time to look cool. And the guys pledged $100. Thank you so much. So we're raising money and having fun. And I'm broadcasting live and still trying to carry on the show, which there's local performers coming on in between the commercials and stuff. We got a whole lot going on. I mean, you know, the Y is located on 138th Street. Damn, I'm going to write this down. 135th Street. Assemblyman Keith Reith is here with us also. The Y is located on 135th Street here in Manhattan, right uptown Harlem, between Lenox and 7th Avenue. You'll see the WBLS vehicles outside. Come on in, make a pledge. During my show, oh, by the way, 1 hour is almost up, so we're about to do the tote, right? To find out who the highest pledger was for the afternoon, or for that hour, and then that person's going to get a Wendy Williams bobblehead doll. And I got one for every hour of the show, so for the highest pledger. In addition, we've got some other goodies to go. The WBLS Jam Van is here, and, you know, I mean, you know what a telethon is. This is no different. It's just in Harlem at the Y. There's a tote board and everything. Come by and say hi. All right. Dave, I guess we can move on, and Advice Hour's coming up next. Live from the Y, it's the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. Hey, everybody, it's me, Wendy Williams, the round peg in a square hole here at WBLS. My boss wants me to make a promo promoting my radio show, but he says to me, here's at the bottom of the memo, it says, keep it subtle. Me, subtle? Turn up the music. What's really good, everybody? I'm Wendy Williams, and I'm the host of the Wendy Williams Experience every weekday from 2 to 7 p.m. right here on the radio station, holding me down. I got the gossip, the fashion. We talk movies, music, food, sex. We share each other's problems. And did I mention celebrity interviews? Sometimes they can get crazy. Anyway.
Wendy?
Oh, let me bring it back down. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, weekdays from 2 to 7, right here on 107.5 WBLS. How's that?
What kind of show is this anyway? Different. How different?
Impactful. Cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show?
The Experience.
I really like to see you. You know how I know? I'm getting a boner.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know how much mail we will get?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
The content of the show is just politically incorrect.
Exactly. Who are the characters? You got characters involved?
We have three-dimensional characters.
What do you got?
How about
Pocono Dave?
Oh, here we go, dealing with these Negroes again.
Artie, life of the party.
Your eyes are closed, a mouth is a mouth, a toe is a toe, and a booty is a booty.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit it with the bomb diggity on this one. No, we're gonna get to star in the show because we need a star to carry the show.
The queen of all media, Wendy Williams, baby. Folks will be outraged. Outraged.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
If you don't focus on your own marriage, bombs are going to be exploding right up in your bedroom. And you ask any married woman worth her salt, and she'd co-sign. Or ask a married man, Dave.
That's right. I stay out of all my brother's nonsense.
That's what I'm saying.
He married a Spanish girl, and she tried to. I got in the middle of it, and I came down there. She grabbed a big butcher knife.
Stay out of it.
You ain't coming in here. You ain't got no business. And as soon as she said that, I said, "That's it."
You got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah, it's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody, and it's Advice Hour. And I'm glad Denzel Washington has accepted the offer for him to produce the film about Sammy Davis Jr.'s life, which I'm looking forward to that. He's going to be paying homage. He's going to be producing it. And if it's based on the book written about Sammy called In Black and White, The Life of Sammy Davis Jr., the book is actually coming out in April, and Denzel Washington has taken the option for the book to make the screen version. No word on whether it's going to be in movies, theaters or not. But I would guess that based on the success of Ray, why not? Congratulations to Jamie Foxx. I understand he's the front runner for that Oscar this weekend. So I won't be watching. I'll be watching the red carpet. They're not luring me, not even with giving the Tupac documentary. Remember I was telling you a few weeks ago that that's nominated for like best spoken word, and then they have Prince coming, and then Chris has been saying straight black men don't watch the Oscars and so on and so forth. I don't watch the Oscars, but that's only because I don't go to the movies. So I have no interest. I saw Ray on DVD. As far as I'm concerned, he should get it because it was good, but I have no basis of comparison because I don't have the attention span to go to a movie theater. But I like the red carpet part. This is Star Jones's next or her last show, they say, in her deal with E. And then should they renew her, then she'll, move on. But I guess, this first run with Star Jones on the red carpet for a couple of things for them was just like a test pilot thing. Now, there's a buzz that this might be Star's last one, and there's a buzz that they're going to be looking for somebody else, but then the spokespeople at E are saying that they're happy with Star, and so, they're going to continue doing the business. I know that they were saying that viewership of the red carpet for the last big award show was down 40% with Star hosting than it was when Joan and Melissa were hosting. But I'm glad that Denzel has that little morsel, and he's going to be bringing us the Sammy Davis story. Because, honey, if we were interested in Ray, Sammy is going to bowl us over. I wonder if Altaviz is giving this a thumbs up. No doubt she is. It's Denzel, right? Dear Wendy, this is from D. I know it's Advice Hour. I'm just acknowledging a few faxes. I'm at a new fax location just for today. The fax number is 212-491-3178. And I'm just responding by fax today for Advice Hour. D saw the Naomi last night on primetime and says, Wendy, her interview was open and honest. Those that watched saw a calmer, more in control Naomi. I was most impressed by her willingness to discuss her 12-step program. I took and take full responsibility. You know what? She might have seemed cuckoo, but I mean, she was honest about her addiction, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I like to see people's famous people's paths that they had to take in order to, mature up or whatever. Now that to me was just Naomi doing a bunch of talk because nothing in her actual life is indicative, in my opinion, of Naomi really straightening up. I mean, that's all we hear are bad behavior things about her. As recent as a week ago, I heard, Naomi, and this is also good business though. She charged Jennifer Lopez $50,000 to appear on Jennifer's runway for the Jennifer Lopez fashion show, and Jen had cameras following her around while she was doing her documentary, and Naomi was shady to Jen while the cameras were there. Now that's just good business too, because Jen, don't act like you're the queen of the universe. I'm the queen too. You understand what I'm saying? So you can see it doesn't take Naomi or any woman to be on lines to claim their position. Jen, you will not come over here and fluff my hair like I'm some common employee of yours and you're coming over. I understand you're paying me for the day, but you know what? I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? So, but people say that's Naomi behaving badly. I don't know. That is Naomi behaving badly. That's business, man. If I were Naomi, I might have done the same thing to Jennifer Lopez, just because, she's at your mercy. Because, Anyway, all right, let's move on. This person, though, one more thing about Naomi. Damn. How dare Naomi Campbell? She talked about abandonment issues with her mom. That's the root of her habit. That's what she said. How many of us had mothers who had careers and so on and so forth? Well, yeah, you know what? People point to different things for the reason that they were an offender. I mean, when I think back to why I offended, the reason why, I'll tell you, the core reason is that I wanted to do something and give them something to talk about. Like, I know that sounds silly, but I wanted to stir the pot a bit. Zhuzh it up. My parents thinking everything is so damn perfect. My big sister going off and being so perfect. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I just wanted to mix up the pot. I don't blame anybody. Not even my parents thinking of me as a fatso. Even though that does come up, but that comes up with my sober mind, not my high mind. All right, let's move on. People are commenting about Kenya Moore is behind. Everybody's agreeing with me. They never remember that. This person says right here that they saw Kenya on an episode of Girlfriends, and her behind was not on and popping like it is on the cover of Smooth Magazine. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found the first bona fide picture of a bona fide black girl with bona fide butt implants. People have thrown the booty implants label to Tyra Banks. Hell, I was a part of that at one particular point. People have thrown the booty implant labels to, I can't even think of people. But ladies and gentlemen, Artie, Dave, case closed, people. I think we found the first bona fide case where you can actually look, black or white. I don't even know. Hold on, let me cough. I don't even know any white actresses that I can paint like that with the booty brush. But that's because nobody has posed with their behind so prominent, turning around. Art, you see the pose?
Yeah, I see it.
Over the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's calling attention to it. This is the first one. Have you ever seen a butt implant before, you fellas?
No.
All right, you know what? Just lay in the cut, okay? I thought we were doing a show. I was just asking you all's opinion. I'm trying not to sound like a bona fide lesbian. I'm talking about this woman's behind. People get it twisted. Like either, I'm jealous or something like that. No, I'm not jealous. It looks like a beautiful booty. As booties go, you need to go to her doctor. But I'm just, it's... Right, Dave? Isn't that crazy?
Oh, her ass is off the hook.
You have to see pictures, like the before pictures, to understand from when she came. All right, come on. Let's get to advice. How much time do I have left on this break? About 7 minutes? All right, come on. Here we go. Maestro, please. Dear Wendy, I need some career advice. I violated my probation and will be going back to the joint for 4 months. The dilemma is, how should I break the news to my employer? It's a very good job, close to home. The money pays very well. Should I try to take a leave of absence or quit altogether and try to get rehired once back out? Or should I just... Excuse me. You know what? Just turn this up for a moment and just turn my microphone off. Let me cough and carry on, and then I'm sorry. We're so in between seasons. It snowed and everything last night. We had a delayed opening with our kid. And then I went to the dermatologist, and, I feel my collar's open, but it's warm, but it's cold, and now I'm feeling... Anyway, let me finish this. Should I try to take a leave of absence from my job, or should I quit altogether and try to get rehired once I'm out of jail? Or should I go back to school for my master's degree? It'll be late August by the time I get out. I also have a girlfriend at home who's willing to wait for me and support whatever decision I make. When I return, we're both in our late 20s and we have no kids. Yes, we do live together. 3 years of our relationship. Confused in Connecticut. I kind of like the idea of you resigning, and then when you get out of the joint, going back to school. But most of all, resolving never to do something to violate your probation again, where you don't have to go through this situation. I mean, thank God you've got a lot of options for a person about to go, back for 4 months. I don't know whether you should tell your employer and ask them to hold the job. You know what I'm saying? Because, the employer's secretary talks and then people talk. I mean, and if you're willing to, deal with everybody staring at you once you get back and asking you questions, if it's that kind of job, I like the idea of you putting in your resignation and then planning on going back to school for your master's degree. Sure. Because with a record, the more degrees you have, the better it is. You have to offset the bad with the seemingly good. All right. I'm just saying. All right, let's move on. By the way, I've been cutting back. If you guys noticed, I even verbally acknowledged I've been cutting back on the toe is a toe talk. Why do I miss it? Please, somebody send me something crazy. Somebody walk in on their moms with their dog or something. I miss it. Damn. Dear Wendy, I recently read an article in Cosmo about train wreck friendships, and I fear that I have one in my life. My problem is that she is one of my dearest friends, and I would feel incredibly guilty to cut her out of my life, but let me tell you, she's a mess. She's very sheltered and purposely patterns herself after ditzy Jessica Simpson, which makes her conversations and thought patterns very annoying and airheadish. She has embarrassed me on 2 separate occasions with guys who are friends of mine visiting here and sleeping with them shortly after meeting them. I had one of those. I had a cocktail party at my house one time, and my friend was upstairs boning, my girlfriend upstairs boning one of the guys that was over at the house in the guest room. And it was drunken bonation. They just met, and this is going on in my house, and she got talked about like a dog within the household and everything, and it was just, that is embarrassing when your friends do their sluttery on your friends. Like, you can put that where back there. Keep that over there. Ow. All right. Yeah, don't play the whole one. She's severely depressed and has frequent fits of crying and screaming and rolling around on the floor. She's upset about her weight, her lack of a life, and refuses to accept anything dealing with work or school. Outside of looking in believing that outsiders look and believe that she's jealous of me for various reasons, blah, 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 blah. Here's her question, because I got to get ready to round up this break. Regardless, Wendy, do you think I'm a glutton for punishment for putting up with the antics, or am I just being foolish for trying to hang around with a friend who's dragging me through the mud? Should I cut her loose or save my sanity, or should I hang in there with her through the fire? Well, you didn't say how old you are, so I can't say, but I don't know, outsiders look, blah, 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 dumb comments, whorish behavior with the guys. If she's embarrassing to you, then this needs to be a friend that you cut off. In my opinion, and I've said this before on the show, and sure, if we're lucky, we have 1 or 2 friends that we know from like an early part of our life all the way until death do us part. And hopefully, we pass along somewhere, after 80 years old. That person for me will be my friend Lisa Carnegie. That person for me will be my friend Regina. But I have to say, everybody else is like a transient thing. You have friends to get you through particular situations. And it might seem like I'm talking about using somebody, but I would have thought that too until I kind of came into my own womanhood, so to speak. And I told you we're broadcasting for the come over here, woman. You're a woman of a certain age. Do you want to expound? Never mind. We only have a minute. It's going to take you forever to get around the chairs. It's crowded in here. We're broadcasting from the Harlem Y, and there's a woman of a certain age year than me. She's nodding her head, snapping her neck practically, saying, you're right. There's a couple of friends that you have, right, in your lifetime as a woman. 1 or 2. Mine's Regina and Lisa. No matter what, we're dogs. Everybody else is a transient friend. You were my friend because we both had a cerclage at the same time and got through pregnancy. You compartmentalized. You were my friend because I was in college and I clung to you because we both had big feet. Now I don't need that anymore. You are my, married friend where our kids play. Compartments, and everybody else, you cut them off and pick up on them, and you feed them with a long spoon pertaining to information in your life. But the Lisas and the Reginas, those are your ride or die chicks. It sounds like you're young and you're still formulating your ride or die squad. This girl doesn't sound like one of them. So you asked me what to do? Bail. Cut her off. I just had to explain before I said something like that. All right, you all, keep it here. We have one more break, an advice hour. I told you my fax number. It's 212-491-3178. 212-491-3178. Fax your problems. It's Advice Hour.
Wendy, man.
I've been with this guy for like 5 years, and I know you say don't cheat. I know, but I can't help it. I want to.
Do you have intention on getting married?
We're married.
Oh, my God!
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hello? Check 1, check 2. All right, everybody. It's 107.5 WBLS, and this is where we can clap it up live. Today we're broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA on 135th Street between 7th Avenue and Lenox. Feel free to stop by and say hello. We've been here all morning, or all afternoon. Paul Mooney was broadcasting a demo. Now it's the Wendy Williams Experience. And I have a winner for last hour's highest pledge by a private sector person for a bobblehead doll. And the winner is Dr. Darrell Thompson. And he is a doctor over on Rockaway Parkway in Brooklyn. I don't know what kind of doctor, but hopefully my bobblehead will be there in the office. $100 pledge. There were several $100 pledges last hour. In a case of a several tie of a particular amount of money, then we give the. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, sir, thank you. Anyway, she's getting all right. All right, so congratulations to you. And we have a different bobblehead for every hour for the largest pledge by a private person. Okay, let me give you the telephone numbers in case you don't have to come down here or you don't want to. You're busy. You live too far. You can still help out. The Strong Kids campaign is a staple here at the Harlem Y, helping to keep the kids off the street, keep them busy, keep them active, and hopefully make them smart. 212-401-0280. 212-401-4280. And right now I'm sitting here with two people. One has already been acknowledged. Magic Eyes, is a glasses optician. Go ahead.
Magic Eyes is the first and only mobile optical store that comes to you. We come to you with our frame selection. My name is Sean. I'm an optician, and my entire team is licensed opticians. We have doctors in all areas.
Which is great, because if you happen to be sick or shut in, or maybe you just don't feel like driving, maybe you want to feel like a celebrity for a day and get door-to-door service on your Gucci frames.
That's right.
Fendi frames and Versace and Dior. That's great. Give a telephone number.
Okay. You can call me at 718-216-2285, and our prices are 30% off, and we will beat any price, anywhere, anytime.
Fabulous. Thanks for the pledge. All right.
Have a good day.
718-216-2285. Okay, terrific. Also, I'm sitting here with, shout out to Abe. Here's another business. Arian Pope.
Hey, Wendy.
We turn on her mic, okay.
All right.
How you doing? Arian is down with the Harlem International Film Festival.
Yes.
And you all have made a pledge today?
Yeah, we made a pledge of $100 today.
Thank you.
And we're definitely glad to be here. We just want to shout out the Harlem Film Festival, letting everybody know September 2005, the Harlem International Film Festival will be here in Harlem. We're going to be highlighting filmmakers in Harlem and all over the world. So if you want to submit your film to the Harlem Film Festival, call 1-212-206-3943. We are accepting submissions, and especially for black filmmakers here in Harlem, because there are plenty. Okay.
Okay. Is this website
www.harlemfilmfestival.com?
Okay. That's big.
HarlemFilmFestival.com. We're right here in Harlem.
People are going to be asking for that information all day.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's good. The Harlem Film Festival. Okay. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Wendy.
And thank you for helping the pledge. Hi, Honey Bunch. Little cute little girl. Trying to get her last days wearing out her winter North Face jacket. I can't wait for spring to spring. Hi, Assemblyman. Assemblyman Keith Wright is with me right now, and the Assemblyman is pledging $250.
$250 for the Harlem YMCA.
Holding down Harlem in the political arena.
Doing the best we can. I've been in office for 12 years now, and it's been a wonderful experience to be able to represent where you've grown up and to where you live.
What are some of the big projects? I understand Harlem is about to get a major hotel.
Oh, yes. Actually, it's probably 2 hotels.
Oh, wow.
2. One, the Harlem Mall, which is going to be located on 125th Street and Park Avenue.
What kind of stores are going to be in that?
That I don't know,
Okay.
but I know that also where the old Lowe's Victoria is located, there are bids being put out to make that into a hotel as well.
Yeah.
Tourism in Harlem is big.
Yeah.
Over 2 million people a year. And you know where we're located. It's the epicenter, the center of the universe, as far as I'm concerned. And there's no reason why we have not had a hotel up here in Harlem.
That's
and
right. Hey, people need someplace to take their jump offs.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you go to the Apollo Theater and you eat up there at Bayou, what have you, and Sylvia's Restaurant, and then you can go, I guess, stop off
Jump
in your
off
hotel.
at the hotel.
At the hotel, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Assemblyman.
Thank you so much, Wendy.
He's like, here, take this.
And let me just say, Wendy, you are absolute. You epitomize beauty and brains.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
I was just talking shenanigans to him. I don't think he caught on, Dave. You know what I mean?
Let me put the headphones back on.
I was totally shocked.
Exactly. Then he called me smart and beautiful.
As if he was going in that direction.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look, you know what? A lot of people get the premise of the show. There are a lot of people who get it and laugh right along with us because let's face it, being an assemblyman, God knows, the politics, that's not the most exciting job.
Oh, it's very exciting.
Oh, it's not as exciting as toe is a towing.
These people vote for me, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dave, you know what I mean. Art, you know what I mean. Everybody, you know what I mean. I'm glad, in other words, that he can have the experience to, get the sophomoric outlet every day. Mm-hmm. You know how it goes on here. Look, I think we do need to move on. I got lots more people to acknowledge, though. So we're going to get you in. Give me this, Sarah, because you're going to sit there until I say this. And this is a lot of money, so I bug me, too. You have pledged $1,000 to Harlem Y, and that comes from Camille Yarborough. She lives on St. Nick, and she's just back from Egypt, and she's under the weather, so she had her brother or somebody come down, Obaya, her friend, come and deliver it. Okay. Thank you so much, Camille and Obayar. We're at the Harlem Y, everybody. It's going down today. We are pledging money for the Harlem Y and the children that come here and they need the activities and the doors open. All right, look, we're going to take a break. Do we have more advice hour? Have I talked my damn way through it? No. All right. More commercials, music, and more advice hour to go. And you have the local fax number. All right, let's go.
107.5 WBLS. Broadcasting live, supporting the Strong Kids Foundation of the YMCA. Call in to pledge your support at 212-401-0280. That's 212-401-0280.
Yes, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. And it's still advice hour. Keep it here because then the hour of truth, and it's Friday. And, while we've had a great week of guests, I enjoyed Shamar Moore, I enjoyed the Chin Checkers, and everybody else who also came in this week, Art. I can't even think. Anyway, it was just a great week of fun guests, but my favorite times with you are when it's just us because we get a lot more accomplished. Anyway, coming up during the hour of truth, no guest. We continue to gossip. We'll talk about Michelle Williams and her love life. I've been teasing you for 2 hours, but okay, we'll get to the bottom of that. We'll talk about Johnny Carson and his will is being done up, and you'd be surprised at who's getting what, and everybody's complaining. Real black at the Carson compound. And Eva Longoria from Desperate Housewives and her relationship with this basketball player, Tony Parker. We're going to analyze that a little bit more. Plus, people are still talking about Kenya Moore's booty. Anyway, it's advice hour, and that's where people ask questions. Little snafus going off in people's lives. I'm not a professional, and I prefer if you all save the bombs for you all to resolve within yourself or something. I cannot tell you to go get an abortion. I will not, tell you, to listen to my final word in leaving your relationship or moving or whatever. I don't want that on my shoulders. But Shonda wants to know what's a wet Susie. So, we're in mixed company here at the Harlem Y, but the show is still the show, so. Look, a wet Susie, Shonda, is that paper towel. Art, you explain it because their kid's sitting like right in front of me.
He stepped out the room.
All right, you explain it then.
It's a towel
quickly
that's hot and very moist with the liquids, the lotion, and everything. And you put your shaboing in it, and you go real fast in it, and you explode in it.
No, you forgot about the paper towel bopper, or anyway.
Oh yeah,
that's a wet Susie.
It's a circumference.
Yes, it's like a woman.
Yeah.
Dear Wendy, how do you get married on a budget? My boyfriend doesn't want to go to the Justice of the Peace. He doesn't want to get married in a nice backyard either. When I think of the cost of a wedding, even a small one, it seems overwhelming. What do I do? Please help. Rent out the room in a nice restaurant. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's either big extravaganza or justice of the peace. I mean, and as far as getting married in a nice backyard, what about getting married in a nice living room? Since he doesn't want the backyard. I mean, and how do you make it nice? Hire yourself a little caterer to make up the food. Don't go so far as to have all your aunts do it. I mean, unless they're in the catering business. Because that becomes a headache. But, hire a caterer. Have it at your house. Go to Treasure Island, get, some nice flowers and, do it up. Do it at home. Find somebody that you know with the biggest house or the most well-appointed house, and you start from there. And that way you don't have to do it in a backyard. You don't have to worry about rain dates or not rain dates. You just do it. Also, there's some nice companies that, if you rent the dance floor and put the tent over, it doesn't even look like you're in a backyard. It looks like something good is going down. Dear Wendy, listen to this mess. Dear Wendy, I have my panties in a bunch. Ooh. Please help me. My husband recently landed a very financially stable position with a very prominent establishment in the state where I reside. That would be South Carolina, everybody. Hey, Tangled. Anyway, this new position requires him to work very long hours. He asked me on a regular basis if I'm okay with it, and I tell him yes. Wendy's a good husband. Wendy, the reason that I've been okay with it is because I've been seeing a very older, attractive man on the side. My web has been sprung out of control. A few nights ago, my husband's place of employment hosted an extravagant gala. Wendy, that night was beautiful until I met my husband's new boss. Wendy, my side man, is my husband's new boss. I stayed close to my hubby all night until his boss called him to make a speech on the stage. While my husband was making his speech, his boss, my jump-off, called me out of the room. Wendy, we went outside to the limo where he slayed the earrings out of my ears. As I was about to walk back into the party, he grabbed me by the arm and tells me if I take his candy away, my husband is fired. Wendy, what the hell do I do? Wow. I thought you said you liked it, A. Wow. B, you can look at it as you're doing the good work for your household, the bigger picture. And, what do you mean, what the hell do you do? You continue to deal with your husband's boss. What are you going to do? Not continue to deal? In which case your husband loses a, as you described it, very financially stable position with a very prominent establishment, which chances are, if he were to get fired from this place, your husband apparently is an educated man or at least a well-established man in his profession. Your image of the whore tramp wife and his image of being incompetent, because they're going to paint both of you all with a really ugly brush when it all hits the fan. I mean, you got to continue to break the boss off.
Oh, no way.
You said you liked it. I mean, let's be real. Now, what you need to do is up the ante on your birth control and double up on that. So you get the depot and you take the pill. So be sure that this doesn't get any sloppier with babies. You can manage the boss, your husband, and the household. Plenty of women do it. If you get fired, it's over for you. Your husband's career is going to be ruined. So he will not be able to pay you alimony. Your reputation as a whole harlot is going to be put on Front Street. Your kids are going to find out. You didn't mention that you have kids. I'm assuming you do. You got to continue to mess around with the boss. And how terrible is it? You said he slayed the earrings out of your ears. Other people have so many bigger problems. Well, it looks to me like I have a few more minutes left on this break. We're live at the Harlem YMCA. Did you guys hear about O.J. Simpson's brother? Is that worth clapping about? Or is that Art just getting back into the room, trying to get back in the mix?
No.
Okay. O.J. Simpson has a brother named Melvin. And apparently, he's a bus driver, and he smashed into a San Francisco airport shuttle bus, and then into a concrete support column, and he killed one of the passengers in the bus, and the other 6 are injured. So there's trouble. Melvin Simpson is 58, and they say that he may have fallen asleep behind the wheel. He hit the guardrail and then veered into the 2 columns. The left side of the shuttle bus was ripped open, shattering 3 large windows, and a 57-year-old woman from Phoenix was visiting with her husband, Phoenix, was killed instantly visiting San Francisco when her body was hurled out of the van headfirst onto the concrete column. We have 30 seconds left on this break. I have to continue telling you this story, as well as we got to get to the bottom of Michelle Williams' love life. And the other one, too, and Kelly. We have to talk about the latest with Kelly and Roy. And, I mean, you know, it is what it is. The hour of truth is coming up next, everybody. Keep it where you got it.
Wendy, man. I have a boyfriend. He wants to fight me.
How old is everybody?
I'm 43.
Oh!
She's 38.
Oh!
And he's 40.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hey now, we're back. It's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B Classic Soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. Today we're broadcasting all day long. Me and my colleagues and my radio crime bosses and stuff, we've been here all day at the Harlem Y on 135th Street between Lenox and 7th Avenue. Come by and pledge your money, or just call up and I'll give you the telephone number to donate. We are right now doing the good work for the Harlem Y 2005, the Strong Kids campaign. Are by any chance one of you 2 young boys part of the Strong Kids campaign? You can tell me what this does for you all? No. Are there any kids here that are part of the Strong Kids campaign? Any directors? Anybody want to talk? What are you all doing perched in front of the mic? Did you pledge money? Huh? Your Lego leaders? What is that? He turned on his mic. Well, yes. Come on, son.
Yeah, we were with the Lego League. It's a competition for little kids to build robots and see how it works. This year's theme was disabilities.
Wow. And so without the money that people are pledging today, things like the Lego League would not be, and you all would be out robbing and stealing and killing.
Yeah.
So, in other words, give the telephone number, give your name, play the sad music, Dave. Play the brown, 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 brown. Dave, hit it. Tell your name, son. Get up in the mic.
My name is Vincent.
How old are you, Vincent?
15.
Oh, say. How many children are involved with the Lego League, Vince?
There was about 6 of us.
Okay. And now what other kind of programs go on here at the Harlem Y? Come on, stay on the mic.
There's swimming, karate, and other activities for little kids.
Yeah. Is this your little brother?
Yes.
Oh, now how old is he?
Go ahead, John.
I'm 12 years old.
Yeah, you're 12. Now, without the Harlem Y, you and your brother would be out stealing old ladies' purses, right?
Yes.
All running up and down, breaking into cars, and just getting into all kinds of no good. But instead, you all are actively a part of the Y. How long have you boys been coming here?
I've been coming here for 3 years.
Okay, and you, big brother?
I've been about 2.
Mm-hmm. And how has your life turned around since participating in the Harlem Y? Are your grades better in school?
Yeah, I always have something to do, and I'm never just at home sitting on the couch.
Yeah. Now, is your mom working when you get off school?
My mom works in the Y.
Oh, she works in the Y. Oh, that's how convenient is that? Okay. But a lot of your friends, parents, might not be home when they get home from school, and so they have an immediate place to go, right? Tell the audience.
Yeah, we all go there to hang out, and it's a place where everybody can be together.
Yes, it's like a family away from your home, right?
Yes.
Tell them, son.
Yes.
All right. Now give out the telephone number and tell the people to come down here and pledge.
Telephone number is 212-401-0280.
Okay, that's the telephone number, everybody, to call in your pledge. But if you'd like to come by the Harlem Y, I got some Wendy's Got the Heats books. If you're celebrating your birthday and you can prove it today. Is anybody celebrating a birthday in here? All right. Well, I have some books, some giveaways, and bobblehead doll for the highest bidder per hour and stuff. And you can come by and get your shout out on, or like I said, excuse me, if you can't make it here calling your pledge. Somebody get the phone. Why are you all listening to the show so intensely? Somebody is calling and pledging. Can't you hear? Yeah, thank you, woman. She's all caught up in the break, just letting the phone ring. That's money going out the window. Look, the Harlem Y is located at 135th Street between 7th Avenue and Lenox Avenue. Come on down. It's WBLS helping out the Harlem Y with their 2005 Strong Kids campaign. It's helping to keep kids off the street, right?
Yes.
Yes. Giving you a place to go.
Yes.
And a purpose after school. Did they help you with your homework here?
Yes.
Look at this! Wait, hold on. I just opened Pandora's box. You bring your homework here?
Yeah, you can do homework. They have it homework from 4 to 5.
Jeez. That's terrific. Look what BLS is doing. How are you? Are you pledging? Wonderful. Thank you. All right, people are coming through and pledging. 212-401-0280 if you'd like to call. 212-401-0280. Or you can stop by on 135th Street between Lenox and 7th Avenue. We're at the Harlem Y, and we're broadcasting live. It's the Wendy Williams Experience here till 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA, raising money for the Strong Kids Foundation. Call with your support at 212-401-0280. 107.5 WBLS.
Get your smile on. Come on, make a little joy, make a little noise for more that. Feed the feeling, can't go wrong. Get your smile on.
Pick up the great new taste of Lay's Cheddar and Sour Cream Potato Chips. It's the perfect combination of real cheddar with a hint of sour cream.
It's always better with Lay's. Lay's, get your smile on.
Get new Lay's Cheddar and Sour Cream Potato Chips for lunch at Chevron.
I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip. You need to pick it up.
Wendy girl, who's the gay rapper?
Matter of fact, it's safe to say.
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home.
All right.
The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I know it's bad, but I can't help myself.
Broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA, raising money for the Strong Kids Foundation. Call with your support at 212-401-0280. 107.5 WBLS.
New York. Teddy Riley in the house.
Constantly Black in the house.
Mark Middleton in the house. And we are Blackstreet. Always tuning in to Wendy Williams, holding it down right here. One.
Good people of Ville, and I'ma tell you like this.
Wait a minute. There's about 100 pairs of headphones here on the table. We're broadcasting live from the Harlem Y. It's germane that I mentioned that to you because it's funny when I do things out in the public, I get all kinds of cryptic notes from people. You know, like somebody dropped off a note real cryptic like, and before I could look up to see who it was, they disappeared like poof, dust in the wind. It says, my nephew works for DMX for the real dish or verification. They're in Germany right now. And she calls herself Doe and gave me the 212 telephone number. I'm saving Doe's number.
Wow.
Some of my best tips come, from, shout out to the good people at Medical Massage of Manhattan. They're giving the phone bank people who are working the phones here at the Harlem Y massages. They're fabulous. I'll give you their telephone number. It's here in Harlem. You get your pen and paper out. Can I tell you how much money we've collected so far? All right. I'll do that in a few moments. But we are in Harlem today. The telephone number is 917-532-3471. I can't believe that WBLS has helped to raise so much money. I'll give the results in just a few moments. But there are people, celebrities, that need to be talked about. So we have to do that. By the way, I am so glad that somebody is finally calling out to Jada Pinkett to watch Eva Mendes. Now, I understand that Will and Jada have this understanding where they have like an open marriage and, you can go and ask for permission and stuff like that. And I don't know what type of person that Jada gives her okay for, but Eva Mendes and Will Smith. Now, I don't go to the movies, but I watch all the lead-ups go, the movies, the red carpets, the body language between co-stars and stuff like that, because a lot of relationships get started there at the sets of movies. But even in today's newspaper, it talks about Eva Mendes, and the headline is, Jada might want to keep an eye on this one. Now, this is dirty copy, and I really can't see it good. But the gist is what we've been seeing. Eva and Will have been kissing entirely too much. They closed their eyes. Art, you gave me a series of pictures of them luxuriating in a kiss, having nothing to do with the movie. Okay, I take it Art's not in the... What?
Yeah, he's not in the room right now. I'm going to go get him.
What, did he go home? Did he...
No, I'm going to get him.
No, don't go to get him. Call him behind the scenes. Don't just leave me with nobody holding the microphone.
No, he's here right in front of me.
Okay. Oh, he's in the production room. Oh,
no. He's on the mic right now.
All right, was just talking about in the Metro section, in the Metro newspaper for this weekend. It says there's a little article. It says Jada might want to keep an eye on this one. Speaking of Eva Mendes, and you and I were just chatting about Will and Eva's body language, and I understand Will and Jada, they have their open marriage or whatever, but then let it be open on the down. All the slobbing. I mean, even if I wasn't an open marriage, like there'd be no you're holding some other bitch's hands out in public, or kissing somebody with your eyes closed, and carrying on like that.
You're right.
Art, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
That girl and Will have been luxuriating in each other in promoting this movie.
Wendy, there's usually
this little article.
2 premieres for a picture. They went on 5 of them together. Woo!
Why are you talking like that? Like it's Sunday and you're the one holding down the pulpit. Why? Were you running or something?
Yeah, I just came back in the room, but yeah, you're right.
All right. Well, this is what this says, and it's a little dirty because it came over the fax machine here at the Harlem Y, where everybody's being really good about using my temporary fax number. It says party goers at the London Grill, their favorite Hitch premiere, something Chinese food. Eva Mendes got really touchy at Mr. Chow. Red wine, Feely, co-star Will Smith. Will was, damn. Somebody send me a clean copy of this. Damn. And Michelle Hunter, Michael Hunter says, child, that's not booty implants, talking about Kenya Moore. That's what we call Photoshop. It's so obvious to us graphic designers that the girl's waist has been scooped out so that her behind appears bigger. Those magazines are notorious for making the girls look ultra fab. Okay. Or could it be that her waist is scooped out?
It could be.
Mean, because I'll buy that.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that what I see is not natural. That's all.
Then it probably isn't.
Yeah. Well, here's one more person on the Kenya. What?
Surgery, no surgery.
What? Surgery, no surgery, but surgery also knows when something's been scooped out, even though that's not surgery, but that's lab surgery, where they take your picture of the lab, they scoop out your waist so your behind looks bigger and stuff. All I'm saying is it doesn't look natural, and I don't remember her body looking that, And she's a very pretty girl, but my sister and I just went online and did full research on Kenya Moore thing, and we found internet pictures of her birthday from 1:30 of this year at the Vibe Awards, and the pictures of Valentine's Day and her behind is definitely big, but not larger than life like it is on the cover of Smooth magazine. We've come to the conclusion that the cameras did tricks or there's been a touch-up. Kenya's definitely always had one of those behinds that makes it hard for a sister to find clothes, but we don't think that she'd go and make it larger. Yeah. Let's talk about something else. We never talked about her here on the show, and then here we are just chatting. Okay, damn! Chris Tucker! I hear you screaming at me through my head. Who is it that Michelle from Destiny's Child is with? Chris Tucker!
Whoa. That's surprising.
But isn't that a terrific relationship?
Yeah.
Think about it. She's got no personality. He's full of personality, but he's also strange, Chris Tucker. And Beyonce introduced them and apparently told Michelle, I think that you'd really like him. So let me introduce you all. And it's been grits and gravy ever since.
They're both into the church.
Yeah. So that's what that is. And as far as as far as Kelly from Destiny's Child, she has admitted, here's what she says about her relationship with Roy Williams. First of all, he's the Dallas Cowboys safety. He's 24, and he proposed to her in May after 3 months of dating. Now she's on the cover of the Modern Bride magazine for the April-May issue. Now, as you all know, this engagement has been postponed. I say it's the relationship, and they just don't want to hit us with the hardball right away. She's on the cover of the magazine, but whose phone is that? That's not my phone. She's on the cover of the magazine, and that's for the April-May issue, but the March nuptials are on hold. Here's what her people are saying on her behalf. She doesn't really have the time to put into a relationship. See, that doesn't say time to get married. That says relationship. Like, that's a wrap. And they have to do Spin Doctor, because now she's on the cover of Modern Bride magazine. Oh, well, it happened before. The girl Courtney Thorne from Melrose Place, she got engaged. I think they ended up getting married and divorced all before the cover of the magazine came out. Plus, they reviewed her relationship on, like, one of those marriage shows or something. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, the rest of OJ's brother? Okay. So, apparently, Melvin Simpson is 58, and they say he fell asleep, hit the guardrail, yada, 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 ripped the side cabin of the airport shuttle open, and a 57-year-old woman was visiting San Francisco from Phoenix with her husband, and she was instantly killed when she was hurled from the van head first into a concrete barrier. And the cops got to the scene, and Melvin Simpson first told investigators that the woman lying dead on the road was a homeless person who had wandered onto the freeway. And yeah, but he later changed his story and told the cops that he swerved to avoid a car that cut him off. But witnesses weren't able to back up his claim. O.J. Simpson's 58-year-old brother, Melvin Simpson. They say no one says they saw a car, the Highway Patrol of California say. So the likelihood of him dozing off is probably pretty good. As a part of the investigation, Melvin, who only suffered minor injuries, had to do a blood sample for alcohol to see if it played a part. We asked him to give us a sample. We don't suspect anything. 6 other passengers were injured in the accident, including a woman from New York who lost 2 fingers, and then her husband was rushed to the hospital, and 3 others were treated for minor injuries and later released. So Melvin's declining comment. The toxicology report isn't back, but I mean, there's OJ's brother, Melvin. Hold on, I think I have to sneeze. Thank you, everybody. So what are you guys watching on TV this weekend? Are you watching the Oscars? I talked about it earlier. I'm going to watch Star Jones cover the red carpet because that's always interesting and fun to me. But Chris Rock is hosting. This is the 77th annual Oscars. They've already told us that the Prince is going to be there. That's not enough of an attraction for me to watch. Tupac is up for Oscar for his poetry. That's terrific, but that's still not enough for me to watch. I'm going to be on Wisteria Lane. Does Wisteria Lane come on Sunday? Or they're canceling that because they think that oh my gosh, the Oscars are on ABC. Crap. Oh, they come on at 8 o'clock. All right, well then, I'm not watching. I'm still not watching. On Sunday night, what are we going to watch? Flav and them, Strange Love. Right. And are you down with the Heiress show on E? And do you buy Dominique on QVC or at least look? Do you at least look on QVC and HSN on Sundays? Even if you don't buy it, just look. Yeah, it's fun. Anything but the Oscars. Just because I'm not down, I don't go to the movies, so I really don't know. It's just no protest or anything. But Jamie Foxx, good luck to you. And Chris Rock, congratulations to you. That's going on with Weekend TV. You know what I missed this morning? Because of the snow. You know, it snowed here in New York. Hopefully this is the last snowstorm before it's all over. Did they get snow like in South Carolina and stuff like that? I'm going to be in South Carolina hosting a party next Friday downtown at the South Trust building. But Here, everything was stalled. My kid's school, thank God it opened, but it's like open an hour and a half late, and then I had to go to the foot doctor and dermatologist. Everything was late. But I had my morning all planned because Jesse Metcalf, the cute gardener on Wisteria Lane, he apparently was participating in this show that came on at 11 o'clock this morning Eastern Standard Time on the Family Channel, which I never watched the Family Channel, ABC Family. So the show is called Knock First, where Jesse Metcalf was one of the celebrities getting a makeover of his home. The other celebrities include Kimberly Locke from American Idol, who, by the way, just asked her man to marry her. Another story. I'll get to that. He's a bartender, and they've been together for like 10 years or something like that. Like a long time for a young girl. But anyway, back to the Jesse Metcalf Knock First show that came on this morning on the Family Channel. So, do you watch General Hospital? Tyler Christopher was on it also. And apparently Jesse is making enough money on Wisteria Lane. He's got a fabulous swimming or tennis court at his house. And you see him hanging out. He's got 2 roommates and he's got his shirt off and whatnot. I just wanted to check it out. But I missed it. Maybe that'll repeat over the weekend. Who knows? I know Eva Longoria on Desperate Housewives. You know, she's been dating that basketball player, Tony Parker. She is really pimping the game. I mean, J.C. Chasen doesn't say anything. She still has dibs on that. From NSYNC. While she's flitting around, she went to the Screen Actor Guild Award with Tony Parker, so she's bringing him out as her runway accessory and showing him off. I'll talk to you more about that. He plays for San Antonio Spurs, and you know her on Desperate Housewives, but they're screaming in my ear that I only have 30 seconds. There's still more time on the Hour of Truth. Seems like I'm talking myself up to a froth. Let me get something to drink. We'll be back. Keep it here. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
Yesterday, I don't know if you heard, Little Flip gave you a nice shout out on 106 and Park. He was just shouting you out because you broke Sunshine before everyone was playing, and he said after you played it, the whole country started.
Of course! The Wendy Williams Experience.
Don't need all those changes anymore. We got the roll you've been looking for. It's our biggest roll, got the mega goods. There's enough Charmin here for every bear in the woods. I'm on a roll. I'm on a mega roll, new Charmin mega roll. Don't have to shout, hey my, ring out. Happy cheeks is what it's all about. I'm on a roll, I'm on a mega roll, new Charmin mega roll. Cha-cha-cha, Charmin.
Like, one goes to Camille Yarbrough, who she pledged. Yep, okay. Oh, am I on the radio? Hello? Oh, okay. BLS 107.5, everybody. Today's R&B and Classic Soul. And this is the Wendy Williams Experience, and we're broadcasting live right now from the Harlem YMCA! Oh, WBLS is helping the Y in its 2005 Strong Kids campaign. I'm going to give you the telephone number to call in and pledge. And so far, the broadcast has been going terrific. We started broadcasting here at, 6 o'clock in the morning? We've been here since 6 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock tonight, right after the experience. And so far, the approximate total, because I just checked about 15 minutes ago, we could have gotten more money. You can give me the drum roll. $62,511 raised for the Y so far by WBLS. And in last hour of the Wendy Williams Experience from 3 to 4 alone, we raised $2,345. So thank you, everybody. 1,000 of that was pledged by just one woman, a fabulously wealthy debutante. Her name is Camille Yarbrough. She's actually a little bit under the weather, and she sent one of her homeboys over here to drop off her name. And Camille, because she was a high pledger last hour, she's going to get a Wendy Williams bobblehead doll and just a warm feeling in her heart for helping out the kids here at the Y. Now, you boys have been sitting there for just a moment. Are you all participants here at the Harlem Y?
Yes.
Okay, lean up to the microphone. Let's talk. All right, so how old are you?
I'm 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 17.
Terrific. And you're residents here in Harlem?
Yes.
And what does the Harlem Y mean to you?
Well, it's a great place to come and do homework and have after-school activities.
That's terrific.
It's a way for us to get involved with our community and learn different things.
Yeah. Are either one of you only kids?
No, I have a younger brother and a younger sister.
Yeah, so they're younger than you. So really, they're up under you at home, whereas you can come here and you can meet people, your same age and all kind of people and do all kind of fun stuff. I can imagine. How long have you boys been coming to the Y?
Well, I've been on the robotics team for 4 years now.
Oh, you're part of the Lego with the robotics team.
No,
what is that?
It's a whole different aspect.
Oh.
It's like we build a big robot. It's not, and we build it out of raw materials.
Yeah, and we have 6 weeks to build this robot, and it's part of the first competition.
And then what are they going to do? Feature it in the lobby here? Can somebody buy it?
No, we use it to compete, like in a competition on March 24th to the 25th and the 26th.
Oh, so see that another aspect of the Y that's such a great place. There's competition and just taking care of the kids of the community. All right, everybody, I'm going to give you the telephone number. You can call in and pledge. Thank you, boys. Go ahead and do your shout outs.
Oh, I want to shout out.
Shout out Rice High School.
Rice High School, Mo 46, my mother.
Shout out to my mother, my little brother and little sister and friends.
Nobody knows who you all are. You didn't say your name.
Oh, I'm Thomas Overton Jr.
Okay.
Senior at Rice.
And I'm Marcus.
Nice. Are you going to college, kid?
Yeah, I plan on going to Yale next year.
Shut up! Look at you! Product of the Harlem Y. It's the Strong Kids campaign.
Yeah, and I'm also a New York Times scholar.
Oh, look at you, braggart. No, that's nice. That's nice for you, kiddo. All right, 212, everybody call and pledge. See what the Harlem Y is doing great things in the community. 212-401-0280. And I want to shout out to some people who've sponsored, and then we're going to move on, or pledged. Dion Livingston, the boss of WBLS. I'm not going to say how much because clearly you could afford more. Hey, Dion, as BLS employees, are we going to match our... All right, we'll talk about it another time. Okay. Oh, you pledged on our behalf. Oh, I pledged too, $100. And Kendra and Alicia, $100. No, we can match. Okay? So $200. And the highest pledger of this hour is going to get a Wendy Williams bobblehead doll. The great people here at the Y, I'm telling you, they're doing great things. Roz Nixon Entertainment was by here earlier pledging. And she had some of her talent here. I got $35 from commitment from Jacqueline Murrant. No, that's $100 from Jacqueline. 35 from... I don't want to say the name because I can't read it. All right. You understand what's going on there. The phones are ringing. The tote board is lighting up. 212-401-0280. You can call the pledge or you can stop by the Harlem Y. We're here until 7 o'clock. It's located on 135th Street between Lexington and 7th Avenue. Right. Excuse me, Lenox and 7th Avenue right here in New York. Yes, Ben? My boss is sitting here.
I just want to say one of the businesses that came down. 30 words for a $100 pledge.
Oh, wow.
New Lock. You want to do this?
The New Lock Chop Shop. Oh, I know them.
There you go.
Yeah. They do everything. They're in...
so they gave $200 for 2 shout-outs. So you do one now and do one before you leave.
Okay. Well... Shout out to everybody working at the New Lock Chop Shop in Teaneck, New Jersey. I'll give you the telephone number in a moment. They do hair. They're a day spa. And they're having their March Madness lock maintenance going on right now. $10 will be donated back to the Harlem Y. They're great with natural hair. They're great with the locks, massage therapy. They got a lot going on there. Here's the telephone number of the New Lock Chop Shop. New Lock Chop Shop, hair and day spa in Teaneck. 201-833-4003. They pledged $200, so they're going to get another shout out in about a half hour. Thank you, New Lock Chop Shop. All right, Dave, we're going to take a break, some more of everything, and then we're going to come back and continue with the Hour of Truth. Right here on the Wendy Williams Experience, we're live at the Harlem YMCA. Taking your donations on 107.5 WBLS.
Broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA. Raising money for the Strong Kids Foundation. Call with your support at 212-401-0280. 107.5 WBLS.
Hurry. There's a lot going on here at the Harlem Y. I'm cleaning my hands with that germicide. I've been coughing in my hands and shaking people's hands and passing my germs to you. And you all been passing your germs to me. And then I've been picking up chicken with fingers and eating the chicken fingers, putting your germs in my mouth and shaking. It's just been just too much. And I'm not a weirdo like Michael Jackson, but I do have my concerns when I'm in a situation where I got to shake more than like 3 hands. And there's a lot of handshaking going on here at the Harlem Y, but it comes up part of the job. Sometimes I look like, please don't ask me to shake my hands. I'm coughing, and plus I like to dig in the corners of my eyes. I wear mascara, I wear makeup. And you blink, blink, blink. There's nothing worse than talking to somebody you got that sleep in your eye. But how are you going to get the sleep out of your eye when you've been shaking everybody in their mother's hands, and then you take their germs and you put them in your eyes, and then you cough in your hands and give it back to them. And the cycle is vicious. I wish everybody could just say hi with a smile and keep all their hands tucked like this. But it doesn't go down like that, so, it is what it is. I know my hands are soft when I shake, though, because my dermatologist gave me this lotion that's 6% acid, and I use it on my feet. You know what? The truth is you are not going to find a moisturizer from a drugstore that is going to handle your dogs the way a lotion with acid is. Now, she didn't give it to me for my hands because my hands are always soft. But she prescribed it to me. You know how if you get a pedicure, how your feet are so soft, and as much as you want to slather your feet with Vaseline and put on a warm sock from the microwave and stuff, who the hell has that kind of time? So, so your feet get a little on the hard side. You can't keep up with your pedicures and stuff like that. So I said very innocently to Dr. Downey, I was like, by the way, as long as I'm here, for my eczema, what can I do to keep my feet, soft? And she said, well, you can put the Vaseline on your feet. And I'm like, here she damn goes. Nobody's invented anything since Mom's Maybelline other than this Vaseline on the feet. And girls say they do it. 70% of girls who say they do it only say it because they feel pressured because they don't really do it. I know I've said I do it. I don't really do it. I don't have that kind of time. I'm going to tell you what I do now. I went and paid $90 even after health insurance. This lotion costs $90. Even after health insurance, it starts out to be like $125. I was sticker shocked when I went to the pharmacy. But it's a big bottle, like a big Jergens bottle, and it's thick. When I say thick, I mean you need all your strength to squeeze the tube. The best $90 I ever spent on anything. I will buy mascara from the drugstore for a month. I will buy CoverGirl makeup. I want just to use this like 6% acid. Soft feet, just the acid, just a burning, and your feet just feel good. Just in time for spring. Anyway, I say all that. I just clean my hands. Shout out to Pam from Harlem, right around the corner from the Y. She says that Will and Eva were overseas kissing everywhere, and she wanted to make a comment, but she didn't want to be the first to say anything, but Jada needs to watch out for this one. Well, I mean, not really watch out, because since they have an open relationship, but something tells me it's not open that much where you can, luxuriate in, I don't know. Dear Wendy, my coworker associate is expecting a child and is having a baby shower soon. However, when I had my baby shower 2 years ago, she was very unsupportive and was a no call, no show to my shower. I'm a bigger person and I'm considering going to this event anyway. Do you agree with me to attend? No. Be the smaller person and do to her what she did to you. She was unsupportive. She didn't call. She didn't show up, and you don't do it either. Besides, you said she's just an associate / coworker. An associate / coworker, there's more trouble going on at this shower than you even need to be involved with. Send her a gift and keep it moving. That's it. Who wants to hear a blind item? My colleague, exactly. My colleague John Murray, he's got one. Which colorful Art, Dave, are you there?
We're here. Art's not here. I got Steve and Art.
Is Shakira there?
Hey, Wendy.
Oh, hi, Steve.
How you doing?
Well, normally you're here. You're here on Mondays.
I know. I'm on a special assignment though.
Oh, what are you doing?
Monday.
Oh, don't tell me.
Okay.
Oh, yes. You're in the hood now, baby. Right. Mm-hmm. The trial starts. Steve is part of the Wendy Williams investigation squad of the Little Kim, Murder Inc. I mean, what is it called? Junior Mafia.
Junior Mafia.
Anyway, look. Here's the blind item. Which colorful R&B vixen was spotted hitting on a popular sitcom actress at a recent party? The pseudo-successful singer kept raving about. The pseudo-successful singer kept raving about and said actress's beauty and even rubbed her hair before slipping the actress her number. The dilemma is the actress isn't a lesbian and didn't realize she was being hit on by the singer. I know sometimes it happens that way with heterosexual women. Sometimes heterosexual women are so naive to the ways of the lesbianic hit on, you know. And you lesbians, you dyed in the wool experience heifers, you know what you're doing when you do it. You know what you're doing. And you know what? Sometimes I turn around and like, I think I've just been punked. Oh my God. She was telling me where do I get my hair, and she was touching my hair. But I'm thinking girl to girl, she's just seeing the texture. You know, she's not rooting me or doing any bitch mess. But she was complimenting my makeup, and I'm sharing colors, secrets, and then she touched my hair, and she touched it from up in the palm all the way down like this. Wow. I think, yeah, you dyed in the wool. How you doing? You all are slick. Just turning them out. Now, the R&B vixen, any number of them. The sitcom girl, the actress, I'm going to venture to say Lisa Ray. I don't see Lisa Ray as being a lesbian, but I see Lisa Ray as being a lesbian's dream. So it'll be the R&B vixen spotted hitting on a popular sitcom actress at a recent party. The actress is not a lesbian. Rubbed her hair and slipped her the number. Yeah, I go with Lisa Ray. What do you say? The rest of them are familiar. Excuse me. I got 30 seconds. I need to cough and handle my situation here. Look, we can close down this break. It is what it is, everybody. We got 1 more hour left to the show. I still got more people to talk about. We're going to do Tony Parker and Eva and finish out this blind item and stuff, okay? Keep it where you got it. Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
Hello?
What's going on, Remy? What happened with you and Gloria Velez?
Talking mad reckless to me. FYI, I never got robbed in my life.
Okay.
You letting Gloria Velez rob me.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
He's won 3 Emmys and 2 Grammys. But this year, Chris Rock's getting up close and personal with Oscar.
I'm just hosting. It's okay.
Oscar's gonna rock when Chris Rock hosts the 77th Annual Academy Awards live only on ABC.
But who's rolling with the big boy now?
With Halle Berry, Martin Scorsese, Orlando Bloom, Salma Hayek, Antonio Banderas, Scarlett Johansson, Dustin Hoffman, Charlize Theron, Robin Williams, Al Pacino, and many more. Plus performances by Beyonce, Carlos Santana, Josh Groban, and Counting Crows. The biggest stars on the biggest night will face off for Hollywood's most coveted award.
And the Oscar goes to...
It will be a night to remember with one surprise after another.
If you need tickets, don't call me.
The 77th Annual Academy Awards, hosted by Chris Rock. Watch it live.
Be there Sunday, starting at 8 on ABC 7.
Okay, everybody. It's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and Classic Soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. We're broadcasting live all day long. As a matter of fact, we shut down the broadcast at 7 o'clock. We've raised almost $70,000 today for the 2005 Strong Kids campaign to benefit the Harlem Y. I'm going to give you the telephone number to call in to pledge. I'll give you the address. You can stop by and say hi and pledge and whatnot. For businesses pledging a certain amount of money, $100 or more, and we'll give you a chance to shout out your business on the radio here at the radio station. But now we have a few businesses sitting before me, but before we do that, shout out to a little 9-year-old girl. Her name is Akira Hamilton. She just came in with her daddy and pledged $50. Thank you, Akira. Also shout out to the Morton Allen family in the Bronx for that $150 donation. The highest private sector bidder of each hour is going to receive a Wendy Williams bobblehead doll. If you phone it in, we'll take your address like that. You have to come in. The highest come-in bidder. Because anybody can phone in, then they don't come through with their offer. Oh, then they will track you down. Don't try to call with any wankster pledges, okay? I know you wouldn't do that anyway. This is to benefit the kids. Call your pledges at 212-401-0280 or come by 135th Street here at the Harlem Y between 7th and Lenox. And we're sitting with JJ Greenfield, and she represents Harlem Vintage. Apparently, you all have liquor. Here, pull up to the mic.
It's a wine store on 8th Avenue and 121st. So we do have wines. We have mainly wines, but we also have liquors and spirits as well.
Nice. How old is the business?
3 months old.
Oh, wow. Brand new. So, okay. So let's thank you for the pledge. Now, give the address of your store again.
It's 2235 Frederick Douglass Boulevard on the corner of 121st.
Is there a website or anything?
It's www.harlemvintage.com.
There you go. Harlem Vintage. Great. And thank you very much for the bottle of wine.
There you go.
I tasted wine, I think, for the first time the other day at Dame Dash's fashion show. So I will take it. I feel like opening it now. Shout out to the Medical Massage of Manhattan. They're located on Lenox Avenue, Suite 1E. Vanessa Green is here, and she's a licensed masseuse, and she's by appointment only. I'm going to give you her telephone number. She's been here rubbing down some of the people at our phone banks today because it's been a long day. 917 for a massage at Medical Massage of Harlem, 917-532-3471. Also, I want to shout out to Troy Youngblood, owner of Tax Associates, a tax preparation service in Mount Vernon. Donated $400 to the Strong Kids campaign here at the Harlem Y. That is fabulous.
Fabulous.
Deborah Wilson is here. Deborah has a business, and your business is called?
Yes, hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, it's called Lotus of the Nile, Nubian Natural Hair Care Salon. And I'm located on 135th and 136th Street in Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, 2309 Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard.
Now, this is not for you to come in with a bag of hair and the fake look. No.
No, this is a salon.
Respect to the weaves, but this is about scalp treatments, barber curls, individual braids, twists, natural hair more so you specialize
in.
in.
Locks.
And
We do the weaves as well.
Oh, you do?
Well, but we mostly do natural hair with locks and twists
and Deborah,
and braids.
And Deborah, you own this place?
Yes, I'm the owner.
All right, Deborah Wilson is the owner, and here's their telephone number, New York City. They're located, once again, on Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard in Harlem, and you guys have been great pledgers here in support of
thank you. We
Harlem
we gave $200.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
212 for Deborah Wilson's business, Lotus of the Nile. Get your natural done. 212-862-6435.
And we've been there 4.5 hours. 4.5 days.
4.5 years.
I meant to say. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Deborah.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to move on, Dave, with the rest of the break, and we're going to come back during the bonus hour. It'll be all about being here at the Harlem Y. I'm sure a lot of people will be coming by because, people will be getting off work and double parking in front and coming in and giving pledges, and we would love that. We'd love your support. We're at the Harlem Y broadcasting live. It's the 2005 Strong Kids campaign with your radio station helping out the legendary Harlem Y. We're 107.5 WBLS.
107.5 WBLS. Broadcasting live, supporting the Strong Kids Foundation of the YMCA. Call in to pledge your support at 212-401-0280. That's 212-401-0280.
It's the Wendy Williams experience here on the radio, everybody. Hi. And some of the things we've been talking about today, Naomi Campbell last night was on prime time. And for the most part, people feel warmer to Naomi because she really did give of herself. And if she was lying, I don't care. I was really entertained. And I've always liked Naomi Campbell, and it's just, But this weekend, I do have to watch the Jennifer Lopez on MTV because I didn't see that last night. I want to see that. I was back and forth, but I didn't give it the kind of attention. Excuse me, that a Jennifer Lopez project on MTV needs. So I'm going to be watching Jennifer Beyond the Runway over the weekend. Did you hear about this story? Apparently, an elementary school in Washington, D.C., where parents of students are now furious to learn that the principal let the animal welfare people use the cafeteria to spay 500 cats over the weekend.
Oh, my God.
The air was thick and smelled like cat trap urine. Ooh. And they were shocked that they would use the school cafeteria for that. 2 boys and 2 girls were married off to 4 puppies in some type of tribal village foreign warship. It wasn't just not like killing the animals. It was you know. Ugh. I wonder how much the principal got for doing that. That's disgusting. And if he got fired, did you see in the newspaper that Foxy Brown locked herself in the Chung King music studio? Well, this happened Wednesday. Well, they say that she refused to leave, according to the newspaper. They say that she was ordering everybody around and acting like she was the new queen of mean, and then she locked herself in the studio. The cops had to be called and everything. So, no word on, what happened after that. They said she hadn't paid her bill and she owes tens of thousands of dollars over there at Chung King Studios. They say that she eats and sleeps at the studio and hasn't paid her bills. Not meaning that she lives at the studio, just meaning she's trying to get her album done. So when they say that, they don't mean, she's some bum eating and sleeping there. But, Foxy, people are always talking negatively about you. I love it. It's good grist for the show mill. I mean, once your CD comes out and everybody's gotten all this buzz, maybe it'll translate to CD sales. You come by the show, you set us all straight for, what's really good, and then you go on about your business. But I love the drama. It keeps you going. You can't let little Kim have all of the attention. Everybody's focusing on her trial that begins on Monday. Shout out to everybody in Teaneck, New Jersey. Mark is already trying to guess the blind item that I talked about last hour, and he said maybe Alicia Keys as the R&B singer. I don't know. Mark, do you go along with Lisa Ray as the actress? Okay, so now you know. Eva Longoria. By the way, I'm tired of the Desperate Housewives' personal lives. I never thought I would say this because I'm, nosy, and I make my living off of, getting information about... But I never thought that I would say this, especially because I love the show. But I am able to separate the show from the women. Girls, you're just not that interesting. I'd watch the show anyway. Marsha Cross, who cares? Anything about what's going on over there. I don't care anymore. You flooded me with so much information, I'm not even interested. Eva Longoria, you're borderlining looking like a whore for the purpose of getting your name out there. Well, right? All right, maybe not. I'm still tired of, I don't know, Nicolette Sharon. I don't need to see any more articles in the Star, Inquirer, Globe, People for a long while about the Desperate Housewives. I don't need to see Entertainment Tonight. I'm going to watch anyway. I love the show, Wisteria Lane. But, as the actresses, even Eva Longoria's new relationship with Tony Parker. Now, he's the black gentleman who happens to play for the San Antonio Spurs. Dave, is he any good?
Very good, and he's mixed. He's got something in him from Canada with black.
Yeah, no, I see he's mixed. His name is Tony Parker.
And he can play
and But he definitely looks like one of those Shamar Moore-esque.
Yes.
By the way, a lot of people ask what Shamar's hair looked like yesterday. It was all shaved off with a low, just a little tiny, maybe 48 hours of growth. So... apparently, Eva is sporting this Tony Parker with her at her industry functions. On February 5th, the Screen Actors Guild had their awards show, and she brought Tony Parker. And even though she still makes it clear to people that she's casually seeing on-again, off-again boyfriend JC Jason from... what boy group is that? NSYNC or one of them.
NSYNC, I think.
She says that things are heating up between she and this Tony Parker. They say so serious, in fact, that he has become, this basketball player, a fixture on the set at some point during an 8-hour workday that they work. Eva sits on his lap between dates, and she talks baby talk to him, and she feeds him snacks. Wow. I hear that. But now that she makes it so obvious, I don't even care. You can't please us, the wanting public, about our stars. Now, the Oscars are coming up this weekend, and Halle Berry gave a little impromptu interview to one of my favorite magazines on life and so on and so forth. Let me read to you some of Halle's, because she got the Oscar for Best Actress back in 2001, and you'll remember she was wearing the beautiful Valentino dress, velvet at the bottom, see-through with the greenery up at the top. Beautiful as usual. And so they asked her, how has the Oscar, would she have done anything different that night that she won the Oscar? And so she said, I wish I could have been a little more dignified like Denzel Washington, but that's me. It was overwhelmed and I wouldn't have changed a thing. Exactly. And you cried, and there was nothing wrong with that. They also ask her, has she ever consulted her shrink? And she says when she was 10 years old, she had a really abusive father. She was struggling to deal with that, so her mother sent her to talk to a shrink, and that helped out tremendously. She says she has no problem seeing a professional to help her organize her thoughts. So she doesn't say that she's seeing one today, but I venture to say that she's probably been seeing one on a steady basis since she was 10, just because, that's Hollywood. Plus, she's had such a crazy personal life. They ask her in the article, how do you relax, Halle Berry, when you're not working? And she says, spa, spa, spa. I'm really addicted to it. She also likes to read and paint and spend time with India, which brings us to Eric Benet, because apparently India, she says that India is the most important person in her life, even more important than, her new boyfriend, Michael Ealy, from the movie that she's going to be in with him. Their eyes are watching God. When does that movie come out? This weekend? I don't know. I forgot. Anyway. Hey, George. But, yeah, those are some words from Halle Berry. And the Oscars are this weekend. I guess she'll be there. We'll see her walking the red carpet with Michael Ealy. They'll look great together and whatnot. The woman who... did you ever see any of the pictures of Brad Pitt walking around Greece, and he had the full gorilla look, like the big long beard and the big hair and the sunglasses, and he's holding hands with a nondescript woman? No, it's not Angelina Jolie. Well, that woman, her name is April Florio, and she's now speaking about her relationship with Brad. You know how he met her? She auditioned for a part on the movie Troy. Exactly. And the last thing that she expected to do was strike up a flirtation between she and Brad Pitt. And she sold her story exclusively to one of my favorite rags, Us Magazine. So I got the article. I can't believe she's talking. Even Angelina Jolie has kept her trap shut. Brad, why don't you break her off? Why is she talking? But according to sources, the flirtation is just what happened when they were filming in summer 2003. In the middle of the casting call, a male staffer made an appreciative comment about this woman April's body. He says it to Brad. Doesn't she have a nice ass? And Brad says, yeah. Well, next thing you know, Brad is talking to this 22-year-old girl. He's 41. And even though she didn't get casted for the part in Troy, the relationship kind of spurned on and now has erupted into scandal. In the recent weeks, the media reported that there was this brunette, not Angelina Jolie, that he was flirting with on the set. She got married back in December and is setting the record straight. And here she is talking directly, even though she just got married in December. She's talking to Us Magazine. This tramp must really need the money. Here's her quote. I do know Brad. We are friends, but I never had an affair with him, and I'm not the reason his marriage ended. We never slept together. We spoke on the phone, hung out a couple of times. Brad has never... reps for Brad Pitt deny him even knowing her. Say, Brad has never even met this woman. Something smells stinky. She's not even that good looking either. And her hair is really thin. She could use a few tracks. Right up in here. Dear Wendy, Kenya Moore's behind is not fake. She could be taking back shots.
Ooh.
You know, when you take back shots for some women, as a matter of fact, the behind gets fatter if the pipe is right. Is that a fact, Art?
Art's not in the studio. He's taking care of some business with question mark.
Is that a fact, Dave?
Absolutely.
Does that look like a back shot behind on the cover of Smooth Magazine?
All day long.
Have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's wife?
No.
She looks like Rosie Perez. Real cute. Well, he's 54. They don't say how old his wife is, but apparently she has a fashion line. Her name is Kia Milla, and her fashion line debuted earlier in February for New York Fashion Week. Aside from that, they have their second child together due on May 2nd. They have a son already named Kayland, and he's 3 years old. And their second child is due May 2nd. Plus, he's got a new CD coming out, Stevie Wonder, in the spring, called A Time to Love. She's a really cute girl, like a modern-looking woman. They don't say how old she is, but she's like 45 and under. You know, she could be a bad 35 or an even worse 28 or a really good 40. You know, but there she is. Drea De Matteo admits to being a lesbo. You can kind of see it the way she moves around as Adrian, or no? You know, just a little hard. Dave?
Yes, you're absolutely correct. Yes, no, you're right.
Oh. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Who's Drea De Matteo?
I know who she is if I see her.
From The Sopranos.
Right.
Oh, shut up. Never mind. Anyway, this is what she says. And this is, this is just a very popular thought for people to have these days. You all just need to take this morsel and don't put it way back there. You need to really mull it over in your mind because it's the way of the world. I'm not saying it's right, but, sometimes I feel like the last of the truly heteros. And the way I've been looking at Kenya Moore's behind, maybe that's not so. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You question your own sexuality and why the hell you're not doing what everyone else is doing because everybody's up to some damn thing. Will and Jada got this open marriage, and then you look at your own marriage, you're like, I think we're a couple of cornballs. Kenya Moore's got the booty, and you're looking, and everybody else is a lesbian, and you're wondering, why am I not indulging? This Drea De Matteo, she's on the Joey Show, and she played Aide on The Sopranos. She says when it comes to men, she says, you should always make sure that they love you a little bit more than you love them. She says she loves men, but every now and then, can't say she's never been with a woman. There you have it. How you doing?
Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get you, but that book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Morning, ma'am.
Hi.
What can I get for you? Latte, cappuccino?
I'd like a double grande decaf soy latte with an extra shot of BOGO, please.
Excuse me?
Got BOGO on the brain? The buy one, get one half off event at Payless is on everybody's mind. Because right now you can buy one, get one half off everything in the store, including the latest styles for the whole family. The Payless BOGO. Don't miss it.
You can hear it's busy here at the Harlem Y. I'm just reapplying. It's 107.5 WVLS, everybody. Today's R&B and classic soul in the Wendy Williams Experience, and we're still live on 135th Street at the Harlem Y. Yeah! Woo! And we are supporting the Harlem Y as they do their 2005 Strong Kids campaign. And shout out to everybody up here in Harlem who's come by. Special shout out to everybody who's going to be at the Cherry Lounge later on tonight. And shout out to everybody over at Sylvia's. So many places listen to the experience as well as the radio station in general. And so many businesses have come by to support today. Now, woman, what is your business?
My name is Jacqueline Morant. My business is Committed to Computers.
Oh, yes. You gave me your shout out earlier. Go ahead and tell us about your business real quick.
We're certified instructors, and we give instruction in Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, and Outlook. We specialize in beginners and mature adults, people who are afraid of learning computers.
Yeah.
You need computers to get a job now, so we're here to help you.
What is this just based in Harlem, or is it all over?
No, the office is downtown, but we target people all over. It's all over.
Including Jersey?
In Jersey, yes. We put out advertisements in Jersey.
What's your telephone number? I mean, the telephone number for your business?
The telephone number is 212-243-9950. And for a limited time, we're giving a Microsoft Office class for $35, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
So it's to introduce people to our company. Again, the number is 212-243-9950.
Thank you very much. And if you're a business and you pledge over $100, we give you a moment to shout your business out on the radio. And I want to shout out to, once again, to the New Lock and Chop Shop in Teaneck, New Jersey. They pledged over $100. They do everything. They specialize in the natural hair and what you need to do to keep your locks and your braids together, plus massage therapy and whatnot. Their hair and day spa. They're in Teaneck. Here's the number on West Englewood Avenue, 201-833-4003. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Now, your name is? Lisa Logan. And your business is?
It's a salon. It's a cutting room.
Okay, that's
a barbershop.
Okay, where's it located?
It's on 150th in Amsterdam. That's 1828 Amsterdam Avenue.
Very nice.
Barbershop, hair. We do weaves. They do shortcuts. I'm a manicurist there. I do manicures, great pedicures.
And you guys pledged $100.
Yes.
Today, Lisa Logan, you own the place? You do the nails. That's
I do the nails. Lenny the barber, he's the owner.
How many days a week are you open?
5.
5 days a week.
Tuesday to Saturday.
Okay. Quickly give out the telephone number.
212-926-7736. The cutting room, 1828 Amsterdam Avenue, between 150th and 151st in Amsterdam.
Perfect.
Third floor.
Thank you so much for supporting today. Hello, sir. His name is Ron Stephenson, everybody. Stevenson, and he's the director of the Cafe Ego, Harlem's full-service internet cafe. I think I just did your shout-out for you.
Hi, yes. We are located right across the street from the Maggie Johnson Theater.
Okay.
And we offer faxing, copying, scanning,
coffee,
printing,
obviously.
Coffee, good one.
Yeah.
And also computer access.
Very nice.
Only $4 an hour, $2 a half an hour, and there's membership where you can end up getting rates as low as $2.85.
And a great pickup joint for the single people.
Well,
or those interested in jumping off.
Well, we have serious folks that come in there and really get it done, from authors who have completed a book from start to finish. So it is a nice place.
Tell the name again.
Sort of Cafe Ego.
Okay, and that's Harlem's full-service internet cafe. Thank you very much, Ron Steffens.
Telephone number?
Stevenson, go ahead.
212-531-2323. 212-531-2323.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
All right, Joshua Powey's here, and Joshua's business is called The Den. Tell us about that.
Hey, Wendy, The Den is a restaurant lounge located on 5th Avenue between 131st and 132nd. I brought you a gift certificate there so you could check out our new menu.
What kind of food do you have?
We got all kinds of food. It's great. I brought you a sample of the menu also. Everything from steak to grilled prawns, all kinds of salads for our vegetarian friends, pastas, everything. You know, we're trying to take it up a notch, and I brought you a sample of the drink menu as well. Some crazy,
I like my drinks. I like my
cocktails on there.
And once again, it's called The Den, and it's located in Harlem.
That's right.
Give the address.
It's 2150 5th Avenue between 131st and 132nd. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, and it's a great place to come by after work.
Thank you very much.
Right.
And a special shout out to Troy Youngblood, the owner of Tax Associates, a tax preparation service. They pledged $400 to help us out here at the Harlem Y, and their telephone number is, because it's tax time, Troy Youngblood, owner of Tax Associates, 1-800-219-4885. And shout out to my radio crime bosses back at WVLS headquarters, Charles Warfield, who pledged $1,000, and also Mr. Sutton pledged $500. And we're up to, Wendy, what's the tote now? The tote was like $62,000 at like 4 o'clock this afternoon, and that was the overall day. 64,776. Well, I'm not impressed we even moved that much. Oh, this. Okay, you're right. Let me just keep saying the number for the pledging. Exactly. I need some more water. Okay. 212 to pledge. 401-0280. And you are Capenda Smith?
Yes.
Hi, Capenda.
Hi.
And your business has pledged $25?
Yes.
And what's your business? Tell us all about it.
Actually, it's not my business. It's where I work. I work at Chocolat. We're located at 1325 Fifth Avenue. We're a very, I would say, upscale type of restaurant lounge in Harlem.
Oh.
We were once called Emily's. We're now called Chocolat. And we have different varieties of martinis. We specialize in chocolate martinis, such as our chocolate passion martini, our chocolate strawberry martini. And, you can get your jump off there if you like. But,
It's the toe show.
Here's a flyer for you to come by.
Okay.
Maybe after you leave here, you can come down and have a chocolate passion martini or something.
It's called Chocolat. Look at this. A very nice environment. Very sophisticated.
Yes.
They're on 5th Avenue in Harlem, 1325 5th Avenue at the corner of 111th and 5th Avenue. Okay. Thank you very much for supporting today. Once again, everybody, we're at the Harlem Y. The 2005 Strong Kids campaign is on. WBLS is helping to raise money. We've raised over $64,000 so far. Let's bring it on strong. We're here until 7 o'clock tonight. To pledge, you can call 212-401-0280. And the biggest pledger for this hour so far is $1,500. And that person looks like it might be the person to get the bobblehead doll. I'm giving away a bobblehead doll for the highest pledge every hour. And we're here until 7. You can always come by to pledge, too. We're at 135th Street. It's the Harlem Y with your radio station. We're in the community because we care. We're 107.5 WBLS.
Broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA. Raising money for the Strong Kids Foundation. Call with your support at 212-401-0280. 107.5 WBLS.
Hi, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, and it's Friday. Thank goodness. What are you planning for the weekend? I have no plans. I might go out a little bit tonight. And tomorrow, swim practice for my son. And that's about it. I'm watching a lot of TV. I'm relaxing. Yeah, Mom. Kimberly Locke, who was on American Idol. She was one of the runner-ups. She's started out as a little fatty, still pretty, but a little thick. Then she lost weight, and she's been my inspiration. Like, wow, she looks really great. Kimberly Locke looks really great. She asked her longtime boyfriend to marry her. One day that's going to be the subject of a big fight. I didn't want to marry you anyway. You asked me. How was I going to turn you down? You know what I mean? That all sounds great to do initially, but somehow asking a man to marry you ends up being, because they never forget. And men are so, I'm sorry, men, but we are the smarter sex, and you all are good for throwing stuff up. But then again, so are women. So is everybody. But there is nothing worse than a man who acts like a woman. Throwing stuff up from years ago up in your face in the middle of a fight. And a man will throw that up in your face. Well, I didn't even want to be married. How was I going to turn you down? You just had our baby and we're still PMSing, and then you dropped to her knees. So here's how it all went down. She's going to regret it, but she's too young right now, and she doesn't understand. She's 27. So it says here that she asked her high school sweetheart to marry her, and he accepted.
That's nice.
Well, this is how it went down. So, true to the fat thoughts, because, even when you lose weight, you still have fat thoughts. Me, Kimberly, Anna Nicole, Oprah, you still have fat thoughts. Kimberly put the ring in a brownie. She put the ring in a brownie. He bit into it. Fortunately, he didn't break a crown. She went and rinsed the ring off and came back and dropped to her knee and asked him to marry her. She's been dating Don, who works as a barber, off and on for 10 years. They originally met in their hometown of Gallatin, Tennessee. And she says if I had waited for him to ask me, then I would have been waiting a while, I'm sure. Excuse me. They plan on getting married in Los Angeles and doing it sometime next year, although there is no firm date planned. Kimberly was on American Idol for the 3rd season, and since then, she had 2 hit records, one called 8th World Wonder and another called Could Have Been. I don't know either of them. Her most famous feat to me since American Idol was that she lost this weight, and she was real close with Clay Aikens at one time. You know, even I was saying, hasn't she gotten the memo? Because, you know, Kimberly and Clay got an apartment together in L.A. Well, she's currently working on her follow-up debut album, and it's called One Love. And she said she's going to take her time and she's going to order every wedding magazine and wedding book ever published so she can get this done the right way.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but good luck, Kimberly. All right, so about Johnny Carson, because, you know, even the white celebrities can get very Negroidian when somebody dies. You know, that's not a black or white term. That's just a term for, you know, particular behavior. Well, apparently, Johnny's estate was worth, you know, $450 million, and he died at 79 of emphysema. He's survived by 2 sons, a brother, and his widow, Alexis, and 3 ex-wives. Now, not for nothing, I'm feeling it would have been a nice gesture to give a little bone to the ex-wives, because you figure even after a wife becomes an ex, if you've had kids with her, somehow, even if you never talk to her, sir, I'm making eye contact with a man straight out of Cooley High. How you doing? Even if you never, you know, that's still kind of part of your family, no matter how funkily it ended or whatever. But you know what? Realistically, he doesn't have to leave her a dime. And he didn't. So now everybody's up in arms. Wow. He was a cold bastard, wasn't he? Johnny Carson. $450 million. He couldn't break off 3 ex-wives. He couldn't break each one off like $500,000. Okay, whatever. They call it twisted. They say he was a quirky guy, and his last will and testament was a kaleidoscope of his love life and reflected how stubborn he was at times and cold-hearted he could be at other times. He was a well-known animal lover, and he left $1 million to the zoo in Nebraska, to the Johnny Carson Chimp Center. He also left a bunch of money to the Malibu Wildlife Way Station. And he left another lump sum of money, $500,000, to the amazing Randy, whose whole career was out of doing things that were paranormal. Alexis, his 4th wife, was left the majority of his fortune. She stands to get $200 million. And his surviving sons are going to wind up with $40 million apiece. Good. Very so that maybe the son with the black daughter, yes, you know what I'm saying, can now start paying his child support and acknowledging his black daughter and his black jump off from back in the day. And have Johnny turning in his old mean grave. I wonder if one of the sons was that son. Let me see the sons in this picture, because these are the sons getting the money. Chris, Ricky, and Corey. Oh, yes. Chris is the one with the black jump off from back in the day. Oh, here it is right here. A source notes that Carson's kids, Chris, who's 54, Corey, who's 50, knew they would get equal shares, but they apparently didn't realize how much would go to his former Tonight Show wife. To his last wife, Alexis. So even the kids are upset that Alexis is getting $200 million. Damn. And the grandson, Crystal Love Carson, she's the black girl living in Florida with her mother. They're living practically trailer trash right now. So when Chris Carson gets his $40 million, I can't wait to see what he breaks off his daughter. Boy, that Johnny Carson, he was something else, wasn't he? All right, everybody. I love you for listening today. Have a very safe weekend, and we'll get back together again on Monday. All right? Okay, good. Bye.
These party people. See you later.
Good night.
Program complete.
Oh, no. No. We are still here, everybody. We're broadcasting live from the Harlem YMCA, located on 135th Street in Harlem, between 7th and Lenox. You can come by and you can pledge in person, and we can say hi to each other, or you can call up. The phone banks are still open at 212-401-0280. In between reading the tote board and talking to some of the people who've pledged, we're going to gossip and, kiki and cackle and cut up for the bonus hour, which is next on 107.5 WVLS. New York.
Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Hey, everybody. I was just accepting a nice bag from a nice lady named, what's your name, lady? Pat. And she owns PJ's Lounge. They specialize in martinis here in Harlem. They have Martini Wednesdays, and she just pledged her money to the Harlem Y 2005 Strong Kids campaign. And so, thank you, Pat. You're welcome, Pat. Been a lot of great businesses, and everybody who has a business who's been pledging money, honey, these business owners are attacking. Like, no, my business. Shout out to the lady who came in from Make My Cake. She just brought us a bunch of red velvet cupcakes. And that business is patronized by my friend in my head, Vanessa Williams. I remember she bought me a bunch of red velvet cupcakes from there. They were good. Brought them home to my son. Very good. West 110th Street at Lenox Avenue. That's where Bake My Cake is located. Cupcakes, to me, rule over cake any day. They're individual. They're not germy. You don't have to worry about what size piece you cut. I love cupcakes. Now, I'm sitting here with a very distinguished man. His name is Carl Wright, president of National Sales Network. What is that, Mr. Wright?
Well, the National Sales Network is an organization of African American sales professionals. Mm-hmm. It's a national organization. I'm the president of the New York, New Jersey chapter in New York. And we sponsor events mainly for sales professionals to hone their skills, keep their skills sharp. Whether in pharmaceutical sales, retail sales, broadcast sales,
very nice.
That's what we do.
So do you have a website where people can go and find out?
We have a website, which is www.nsnnjny.org. And we're sponsoring an event of an individual that most of the inner city family is familiar with, Mr. Farrah Gray.
Yeah, he's like 15 years old. He's a multimillionaire.
He's going to be speaking at the Hilton Hotel in Fort Lee, New Jersey on March 19th.
All right, I exaggerated on being 15. No lie, he's like 20.
He's 20 now.
He's 20.
He became a millionaire when he was 15.
That's right. He's 20 years old. If you want to know a phenomenal story, look, I'm just going to shout this out. I know this kid. He stopped through my office, and I always look at him in awe. Like, how's he 20 doing all this? And most of us just have a difficult time getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Look, he's going to be at the Fort Lee Hilton on Saturday, March 19th. That's in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Thank you very much, Carl Wright.
Can I just leave a number?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Our number is 212-591-0164, or you can check our website, www.nsnnjny.org.
Very nice.
Thank you much.
And thank you very much for pledging to help us out today with the Harlem Y. The telephone number here, come on, we want to hear the phones ringing. I'm sitting right next to all the phones, 212-401-0280. Watch when the phone rings, people will be on the other end. That's my call, ringing over the air. Apollo Signature just sponsored Rose Ramal, and they've got the Gucci, the Prada, and all like that. They just gave $200. They've got the upscale bags. Apollo Signature, located on 125th Street, right there near the Apollo Theater. The store is called Apollo Signature, and they're good for $200. Thank you so much for pledging. All right. Pressure. Exactly. I was just going to say, why isn't anybody calling? 212-401-0280. Pledge. It's to benefit the Strong Kids campaign at the Harlem Y, really. Without a YMCA, where would a lot of kids be? I take my kid, on Saturdays. That's where I had my swim practice. Not the Harlem Y, but just the Y in general. You know what Ys do for the community. Dear Wendy, my entire office listens every day. We love your show. We watched the J-Lo on MTV last night. The show left me wanting more. I have never been a fan of J-Lo, but now I've already made plans to buy some of this stuff from her new line. My question is, did you go to her fashion show? If so, what was it like in person? I didn't go to the fashion show because I went on vacation. I went on family vacation, but on Wednesday, I'm going to pilfer through the showroom and see what's good there. I know I like this stuff too in the J-Lo line. I mean, not necessarily to make it the only stuff that you wear, but as stuff goes, I liked it. Dear Wendy, as a writer for the magazine mentioned, Smooth magazine. You see what I'm saying? We talked about Kenya Moore's booty earlier, and she's on the cover of the new Smooth magazine, and I was saying, I don't remember all that. I think she's got butt implants or an enhancement. There's something going on that is not natural. You know Kenya Moore. Well, listen to this. If you talk long enough, you'll get a reasonable answer. As a writer for the magazine mentioned, Smooth, Kenya Moore's butt is not butt implants, but good use of a 2005 computer technology wizard. We can easily do the same for you. Love, the ghostwriter. See? So now when you see her behind on the cover of Smooth, luxuriate over it, fantasize about it, but understand there's no amount of booty squishes that you can do to get a butt like that. That is not her butt. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. So remember I was telling you yesterday that Kanye West doesn't want to do any more magazine covers unless he gets paid? Were you there, sir? I'm using you as my muse. Yeah, come on, let's talk. No, just turn around and make eye contact. What's your name? Goth? Goth, everybody. He's helping to work the phone banks and stuff, but he's a big listener of the show. The person who brought you in made sure to say that. Okay, so it's me and you talking here. So remember on the show yesterday I was telling you that Kanye West would not do magazine covers unless he got paid at this particular point. Well, there's a magazine that has stepped up and said, you know what? We'll pay you. Playgirl magazine.
Oh.
My feeling, no, but Art, please. You are officially off for the weekend. I don't know where you've been. Don't pop in and out of my life. Just because I'm here at the Harlem Y and you're not. You feel it. Would you just go home and come back? Well, we got to the bottom of Kenya Moore's butt while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
A ghostwriter for the magazine said they use technology to amp it up and arching her waist and all like that. Yeah. Oh, we haven't heard a bell in about 2 hours. The sound machine, the sound effects machine has been down while you've been out running the streets like a tramp. So Playgirl offered Kanye money. Why are they wasting their money? Do people really want to see Kanye West like that? No, I'm not thinking anybody wants to see Kanye West like that. What he told the New York Daily News yesterday, remember I told you these magazines make money from ads and subscriptions, so if you're going to put me on the cover, people are going to buy the magazine because they want to see me, so why shouldn't I get paid for the cover? What he doesn't quite understand is that it's a very reciprocal type relationship, the stars and the magazines. You go on the cover, they buy the magazine, but these are your fans. You don't charge for that. And the last rapper that was in Playgirl, of course, was Big Daddy Kane, and he's just starting to live that down. Remember, Kane was in Playgirl and also Madonna's book, the sex book. Look, I got something interesting to read to you. Dear Wendy, you know, get ready. Is Art in the room, Dave?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, stay on the sound effects.
Okay.
This one needs it. This is from Jasmine. She's, Dear Wendy, I had a threesome. With my fiance and another woman about a month ago. Ugh. My fiance found the woman through one of his friends that works in an entertainment club. Yeah, in other words, a dancer. Yeah. Ever since the occurrence, I haven't been sexually attracted to my fiance. The only way that I get aroused is to think about the woman while we have sex. Oh. Why am I feeling crazy reading this? My boss is sitting to my right. Normally, he's in his office not watching how the show is being executed. Vinny, I'm ignoring you. He's right there. Is he looking all crazy like? A toe is a toe here, Vin.
That's
the only way I get aroused is to think about the woman while he's having sex with me, because I'm not having sex with him, if you know what I mean. Wendy, I'm madly in love with the woman. I would never consider myself a lesbian. Let me get down to her question. Should I talk to the woman about my feelings for her? Should I discuss it with my fiance, although I don't think he'll understand? No. I mean, depending on how old you are, I'm all for burying the feelings and seeing if you can maintain a heterosexual lifestyle. I mean, that's just a temporary thing. I mean, maybe your fiance will enjoy just jumping off with this particular woman and you all can have an open relationship or something. I'm not co-signing on it, but what do you want me to do? You're already engaged. What I really want to tell you is break up your engagement and explore your sexuality and who you are. Not just with this one woman, but are you a full-blown lesbian? If you are, this is no better than a gay man marrying a straight woman and dragging her all through it. They say we were supposed to get married in March, and they do have a 10-month-old son together. Damn. Well, put the wedding on pause and figure out who you are. Because apparently you're just discovering. And by the way, how you doing?
Ooh.
Ow. I figured I'd do it since Art is in and out of the room. He's not on the buttons.
I'm here for the duration.
I am... Whatever. The show is over in 10 minutes. All right. So listen, right? Do you remember when Michael Jackson had to go to the hospital last week? Apparently, there was a 74-year-old Latina woman who had to be moved out of the room that she was in the hospital to make way for Michael Jackson and his mass. Give it to me, I'll give it to you Nightline style. Art, Dave, watch the levels. Don't drown me out. Don't drown me out.
You ready?
Yes. The family of the woman who died after being moved out of trauma room to accommodate Michael Jackson says that they will sue the hospital and the pop star. Manuela Gomez Ruiz, 74, was moved out of the room at the California hospital after Michael Jackson arrived suffering from flu-like symptoms. Mrs. Ruiz, who was being treated for a massive heart attack, Dave, shut up. She died later on that day.
Oh no, I didn't know this.
That's what I'm saying. Let me start at the top. Music maestro, go. The family of a woman who died after being moved out of the trauma room to accommodate Michael Jackson says that they're going to sue the hospital and the pop star. Her name is Manuela Gomez Ruiz, and she's 74. And she was moved out of the room at the California hospital when Michael checked in suffering from his flu-like symptoms. Mrs. Ruiz was being treated for a massive heart attack, and she died later on that very same day. The family is now talking to ABC News, and that's how I'm getting this story. The hospital said that it was confident of the level of care that it gives all of the patients. The hospital's called the Marin Medical Center in Santa Maria. Hold on, let me drink. And they're expressing deep sympathy for Mrs. Ruiz's family, adding that patients' privacy laws prevent them from commenting on individual patient care. But a spokesperson for Michael Jackson said that Michael is sorry too, sending condolences to the Ruiz family, but added that they were outraged that Mr. Jackson's name would be involved in this lawsuit because it's beyond Michael's control what the hospital does with other patients to make room for him. I understand. This is one lawsuit, Michael. They can't get you on this one. It's those kids that you got to watch out for. Now, Michael was taken to the hospital just as jury selection got underway. It delayed jury selection a bit. In the meantime, Mrs. Ruiz died the day Michael came in. And, well, I feel bad for the hospital. The hospital's going to get him from all ways. Like Woody.
I think it was just her time anyway.
74 is not old.
No, but, you know.
I mean, maybe to recover from a massive heart attack.
Unless there were candles burning in
What
the
are all you
Mexican paintings on the wall or something.
Art, don't say anything. Let's leave Dave out there to hang himself.
Exactly.
I mean, think about it.
All right, let me give you the telephone number, everybody, to call in for your support. Sean Gable was here, huh? Oh, Sean Gable was here earlier. You know, she's from the CBS 2 News. If I looked at her hard enough in the street, I would have recognized her. She looked like Sean Gable from the news. I was telling her that the advantage that CBS has over all the other channels is that whenever you turn on your TV, it's on Channel 2. I didn't want to tell her while she was here, but Channel 2 is not my first choice, but it's become... but you know what? It's in my lineup for news. That's how I would have recognized Sean, because when I turn on my TV, there she is. Huh? Oh, yeah, here's the number. Sorry, Vin. It's pledge 212-401-0280. Come on, you guys. We're up to $65,821 that WBLS has helped raise today, with the help of you good people coming by, a lot of strong businesses and a lot of independent people who just have open hearts for the 2005 Strong Kids campaign here at the Harlem Y. This campaign helps kids with activities, including their homework, after school activities to sharpen their brains, exercise. You know, the kids, they sit in front of the TV all day, fat. I guess they have some tumbling mats or something back there, pool, whatnot. They come here and get sweaty. Do you teach here? Oh, well, come on over. Yeah, I see you looking and nodding. And I'm looking at your attire, and I'm saying, well, maybe he's one of the instructors here. Okay, here comes a man who helps out here. Come on and pledge, everybody. So far, WBLS has raised $65,821, and we've been here since 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah, have a seat right there. And you can call in to pledge, or you can stop by to pledge. People have been stopping by. We're on 135th Street between 7th and Lenox, or you can call 212. And when you call, if you have your radio turned up, you can hear your telephone call ring. Watch. Look, I'm going to put the microphone over in the telephone area. Look. Okay. And you can be like, that's my ring. 212-401-0280. And call and pledge. Now, what's your name, sir?
Farai.
Hey, Farai. And now, what do you do here?
I'm a personal trainer.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Now, you personal train kids and adults?
Yes, pretty much. Mainly adults, though.
Mostly the adults. So the Strong Kids campaign is not directly you, but you see what the Harlem Y does for the kids.
Exactly.
What kind of things does it do for the kids?
Well, Harlem Y is all about giving back, especially giving back to the community. Mm-hmm. So we have several different programs here that work with different kids, different counselors.
How long have you worked here?
Working since October of 2004.
Did you grow up in Harlem?
No, but I'm in Harlem a lot.
But you know what? Vaughn Harper, I don't know if Vaughn grew up in Harlem or not, but Vaughn used to come back here back in 1955. I hope I'm not overstepping, but this was the same building. Yeah, Vaughn Harper. Jeez, he's been around for a long time. That's some good black. He looks good. I don't know how old Vaughn is. Give me a Vaughn, how you doing? He's such a good sport, too. He was here earlier, and he was telling me that he remembers this building, that, he used to come to the... Boy, you all are so slow on the buttons today.
How you doing?
Whatever.
That's slow, how you doing?
That's Vaughn. Anyway, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
All right. Thank you. Shut up. Shout out to...
How you doing?
I'm going to kill you all. Shout out to Sergeant Marisha Rowe. Yes. And she's with the New York Army National Guard.
Yes, I am.
And you're one of the recruiters
Yes, I am.
And you've come and pledged. And go ahead and quickly shout out to your people.
Yes, I want to just tell all the service members overseas that we miss you. Come home. We love you. 212-889-7249, New York Army National Guard. You can.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sergeant at ease. With the Army National Guard, you can 1-800-GO-GUARD.com. Hey, ladies, do you want to know how to spot an abusive man? Let's talk about it. The weekend is here. Let's face it. There are a lot of women and men who are working 9 to 5, and weekends are all about time at home where the fights get big. And you know what I mean? And I know you hate when I go on the internet or, have somebody go on the internet, but I got this from Oprah.com. Is that permissible? All of a sudden you don't mind because it came from Oprah.com? Well, they broke it down. You know who broke it down? Hedda Nussbaum. Remember her story? She was abused. Who would know better than a woman who's been through, been cured, and exactly. Joel Steinberg used to beat her behind. So Hedda Nussbaum has 16 red flags for a man who could potentially be the beatdown king. Number 1, he pushes too far, too fast, planning your future together right away. Yup, right?
Yeah.
What, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. Art, you know anything about this?
No, I haven't heard about it. We're learning it from you.
All right. This is good. Go to Oprah.com. This is good. Number 1, he pushes too far, like I said, too fast, planning your future together right away. Number 2, he hates his mother and is nasty to her.
Ooh.
Number 3, he wants your undivided attention. Number 4, he must always be in charge. Now, mind you, she thinks that she's better now at spotting an abusive, controlling man or a man with the capacity to abuse than she was back when Joel was beating her behind. She's had a chance to process it. So, in my opinion, she's probably better than a lot of the therapists. A lot of therapists, that's all textbook smarts, and they don't know. The best person to know about a beatdown is somebody who's gone through it. It's kind of like how you find a lot of the people at counseling centers for drugs and alcohol. If you haven't been through it, I don't want. It's like LA, I'm on LA weight loss. And, they got the one-on-one counseling. Not for nothing. I wouldn't have had it any other way than if my counselor, Diana, is a former fatty. She lost 80 pounds. She was a cow. Ooh. And she lost her weight on LA weight loss. And then I can say that now because she lost the weight and then she quit her regular job and committed herself to helping the rest of the fatties lose weight. I don't want somebody telling me you haven't been, what do you know? So here's Hedda Nussbaum, first-hand account of what she knows. Now, what are we on? Hi, Diana. I didn't mean to say it so raw, but girl, I've seen the pictures. You were a mess. And now Diana has it together. What? She's together, my weight loss counselor at LA Weight Loss. 80 pounds she lost. Had a regular career, quit her career to commit to, the fatty. Number 5, he always has to win.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo, bid, whiz. You know that one, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
How to spot an abuser. Number 6, he breaks promises all the time. Sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, he can't take criticism and always justifies his actions. Number 8, he blames someone else for anything that goes wrong. Mm-hmm. And this is how to spot an abusive or at least a controlling man with the capability to abuse. That's you? Yeah. Gerald? You're such a nice man. Oh, okay. He's from the WBLS engineering department. They're pointing to Gerald. I
knew it.
All right. Yeah. Number 9. He's jealous. This is big, ladies. He's jealous of your close friends, family members, and all other men. Number 10. He always asks you where you went, where you at, who'd you see. Number 11, he has extreme highs and extreme lows, and he's unpredictable. Number 12, he has a mean temper. Number 13, he often says you don't know what you're talking about. like discounts your feelings on stuff. Number 14, he makes you feel like you're not good enough. Number 15, he withdraws his love or approval as punishment. And number 16, he pushes you to do things that make you feel uneasy, like taking the day off from work or even breaking the law.
Damn.
Or asking you to break out the Vaseline.
Oh, yes.
I mean, that's something that makes women feel uneasy. It's easy to do this toe-as-a-toe talk when I'm in a dusty little room called the BLS control room. But when you're sitting in Harlem on Black History Month, the pillar of black civilization in the entire country, Harlem, and you're doing toe-as-a-toe. Oh, yeah, we can clap for that. And you're doing toe-as-a-toe talk. I got to tell you, Art and Dave, it's not the same.
Negroes. That's why we're here.
Exactly. You know what? I'm trying to wear what I do all loud and proud. Like, don't look at me, don't judge me. But I got to tell you something. The only reason why I'm not making eye contact is because I'm a little embarrassed right now. There are more men and women of distinguished character and careers and presence that have been passing through here. But, the show has got to go on the way it does. And I'm feeling really conflicted being in this room because it's all sophisticated. And we're still talking our drop it like it's hot stuff. It is what it is.
They do it.
Somebody call up. Exactly. Well, you'd be surprised. The most sophisticated people in the room, and I'm not going to say who or make eye contact, but some of the most sophisticated people in the room are nodding their head and co-signing on this mess.
And 70% of them got jump offs.
Exactly.
Y'all know.
Which is why they're building that new hotel in Harlem.
Don't hide behind that super tie.
Jump off. Exactly.
Front on me.
All right, look. Everybody, we are broadcasting live from the Harlem Y. There's the telephone ringing. Is there only one phone that actually rings out loud? I only hear one phone ring at a time. Let's make them go crazy. 212. Watch, I'm going to put the microphone over this way so you'll be able to hear when you dial. That'll be your phone call ring on the air. Look, 212-401-0280. We got a bank full of volunteers. And when the phone rings, that'll be your ring. And then you pledge your money. See?
You got a fax from the editorial director of Smooth Magazine.
Okay, what did he say? Wait. All right, people are calling. And everybody's clapping in here, but there's bigger fish to fry. The editor of Smooth Magazine with the big booty, Kenya on the front. And what did he say? You can read it to me.
He said, I am the editorial director of Smooth Magazine, and I heard this allegation that we digitally enhanced Kenya Moore's booty. And I'd like for all her fans to know that the accusation is false. Smooth Magazine does not use ghostwriters, and the person in question is in no way affiliated with our publication. If you need me to come up to the station on Monday to discuss this further, I'm available. Wendy, as you know, your wish is my command. I hope this puts an end to all this discrepancy. Sean Cummings.
No, Sean, hi. It doesn't, because he only signed ghostwriter because he didn't want to sign his real name. It'd be, he's not selling. He doesn't want to do insider secrets. And no, we don't need an interview on her behind, because no matter what you all say, Sean, that behind is selling magazines. So by you cutting her waist in and adding to her butt, and then we're talking. No, I'm not giving you any more talk about the Kenya Moore Smooth Magazine cover, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Though. I shouted out to these people already. Oh, they get 3 shout outs. How much do they pledge? Oh, $300. Businesses, you get $100. You get a shout out for every $100 you pledge. So there's a company called Make My Cake Bakery, which makes the most delicious cupcakes, and it's owned by Aaliyah Baylor. Oh, Aaliyah, here you are.
How are you?
The most delicious cupcakes. Cupcakes are, to me, the new black.
Well, I made you some fresh baked red velvet cupcakes right here in this box.
And I'm taking them right home.
Enjoy.
My son, everybody loves them.
We have 2 bakeries in Harlem. Mm-hmm. One at the entrance of Harlem on 110th and Lenox Avenue, facing Central Park, and the other in the heart of Harlem on 139th and 7th.
Cupcakes, to me, are the best thing. I even like the stacked cupcakes for a wedding cake.
Yes, they are sensational.
I love
those. We do that.
I bet you do.
Yes.
You
can put your face on the cake.
Yeah, look, you want the best cupcakes? No lie. This is not some ghetto operation or whatever. These cupcakes are big and luxurious. They have that little afro over the top. I love a cupcake afro. And they're moist, and she makes all different kinds. One that I particularly like are the red velvet cupcakes, and you can call them at 212-932-0833, or you can go on their website, makemycake.com. Aaliyah, thank you. Now, we owe you one more shout out.
Yes.
And we'll get you. All right. Hi. Now, who are you people? All right. While they're settling up. Oh, hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi. Here, pull up. Oh,
Hi.
boy. You're on the Miss Wendy show. A toe is not a toe. Where's your business? What are you doing? You pledged? Your mom's here?
Yes.
I saw you come in with your mom. There she is right there. Hi.
I wanted to give a letter to you.
Okay.
Here you go.
How about if you put it right here? That's how I got served divorce papers my first time around. No lie, right?
What's your name? Is that
Thank you. And thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. That would be good to use a kid as a decoy to, like sue somebody or whatever. I'm not saying I'm expecting divorce payers, but you know what I'm saying? Isn't that a great thing? Yeah, if it's free, it's for me. I always say that on the show. So I'm working back in the day. Vinny was my boss at that time. We were at the Lip Station, with Carol Ford and all like that. And I walk into work. That was when I was doing the top 8 countdown. I worked from 6 to 10 p.m. And exactly, you read it in the book. So I walk into work, and there's a white man standing in the lobby, and he's got a sneaker box from Modell's. And he saes, Wendy, Modell's big sponsors of the radio station at that time. He gives me the Modell's box, and I'm not even thinking, And I go in, and the box, I don't remember whether there were sneakers in there or maybe it was a weight. But the biggest shock was that he got me good. The divorce papers were in there. And I was like, what the hell? Isn't that something? So I don't take direct envelopes, not even from little kids, because you never know, kid. I'll open it, though. I just don't want to touch it. Somebody might be trying to get me, Vin. All right, look, we need to go into a break. Dave, yes. You at the board?
Yes.
We're gonna go into a break. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk with some more great people who have pledged money. And we'll tell a few more jokes. And then we're going to dismiss for the weekend, okay? Okay? All right, good. All right, live from the Harlem Y. It's the Strong Kids Campaign phone-a-thon. The telephone number is 212-401-0280. And we're live on 107.5 WVLS. Thanks.
107.5 WBLS. Broadcasting live, supporting the Strong Kids Foundation of the YMCA. Call in to pledge your support at 212-401-0280. That's 212-401-0280.
Okay. Thank you. Here you go. I'm politicking. Working on the radio. Welcome back, everybody. It's 107.5 WVLS, and it's the Wendy Williams Experience. But all day, WBLS has been here at the Harlem Y, which is located on 135th Street. And I'm proud to say that the broadcast is just about over. We got like 20 more minutes, and the radio station has raised nearly $70,000 for the Harlem Y's 2005 Strong Kids campaign. And so that's terrific. And thank you to all the businesses and all the private citizens that have pledged whatever they can afford. A little girl, she's 8 years old, from her own piggy bank. Her name is Zy White. They came from Stamford, Connecticut. She and her mom came, and they pledged $15 of Zy's own money. So, that's kids helping kids. The Strong Kids campaign here at the Y. You can call now and help pledge 212-401-0280. Shout out to Keoki Jones. She's the parent of twins, and your twins go to the Y. Okay, speak up nice and loud.
Hi, Wendy. We love you. Thank you so much for coming out today.
So, Keoki, tell us what the Strong Kids campaign means to your family.
Well, I'm really pledging from the heart, Wendy. And as a parent, as a new parent, you look for resources for your kids all the time. Well, let me tell you about the Harlem YMCA. They are part of my family. I mean, from 9 to 7, I don't have to worry about where my kids are at.
Right.
They're engaged in swimming,
right,
karate, and wonderful exercise. They even have holiday camp. And shout out to Charles Taylor. He's running 13,000 kids over there at the program.
Wow.
All year round. These kids come from all different walks. Most of the kids, the kids come from the same background in terms of where their parents are at. They want the best environment.
Right.
But the most important thing is the Y is a safe environment.
Yes.
And today, you know, that's really hard to find.
Yes.
So I just want to just say on behalf of all the parents, we love the Y. The Y is such an important place for us. And I just encourage everyone, please call in your donations. We really need you here. And it's a strong place for Harlem, for the Harlem community.
How old are your kids?
My twins, Alessandra and Kemi, are 6 years old.
Oh, see?
Yes, boy and girl twins.
Gotcha.
And in order for me to work and be the productive person that I am in society, I need a place. I need the Y.
Exactly.
The Y is part. Without the Y, there is no family.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly. Okay, so
I just wanted to say
212.
thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And thank you, everybody, for pledging 212-401-0280. Let's finish up strong with this last 20 minutes. Shout out to Show Enough Beauty Salon and Barber Shop on 274 Lenox Avenue in Harlem, USA. You can call them at 212-987-4376. Show Enough does hair braids, hair weaves, hair cuts, hair wash, hair set, afros, whatever.
We take it off, we put it on.
Put it on. Get on the mic.
I'm from Show Enough Unisex. I'm the owner, the proprietor, me and my husband, Derek. Big shout out. He's in the air right now going to Atlanta. We Show Enough do hair to the best of our ability. We take it off, we put it on, we weave it on, we weave it off. We do everything to hair.
Show Enough, everybody. I'm going to give you that telephone number again right here in Harlem, 212-987-4376. And they pledged $100. Fabulous. Thank you very much, Show Enough. Shout out to Cool Clyde. United We Stand Entertainment. Cool Clyde is here. You look cool, Clyde, with your Fendi hat and your boxing glove necklace. You're a boxer?
No, I'm not a boxer. These are actually, someone gave these to me.
The gloves?
Yes, the gloves.
Mm-hmm. Now, you remind me of the fellow from Houdini, doesn't he, Lou?
Yeah.
Doesn't
actually, he's related.
Okay, which one am I talking about?
Grandmaster D.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody tells me all the time. Yeah. Your event was excellent at the Bagala. I was there.
Thank you.
Beautiful event.
Thank you very much. So now tell us about your Cool Clyde Entertainment, United We Stand Entertainment.
Right. It's a non-for-profit organization, and we teach the history of hip-hop through music, and we educate. Every year we give an annual event in Rosedale Park in the Bronx. And hopefully we're going to get you to come out there this year to be a part of this.
Wouldn't that be special?
It's going to be a great thing. That's going to be August 14th in the Bronx.
Well.
We teach youths how to DJ, scratch, because it's going to be the first hip-hop scratch class in the Bronx. Universal Scratch Academy is going to be in the Bronx.
Okay. What about, I thought that was the KRS-One Scratch Academy.
No, they have a Scratch Academy in Manhattan, but this is going to be the first hip-hop scratch class in the Bronx.
All right, what's the website?
The website is UnitedWeStandENT.org.
In other words, entertainment. UnitedWeStandEnt.org.
Correct.
Thank you very much, Cool Clyde.
Thank you very much, Wendy. I appreciate
Elaine Edmonds is here, director of the Y here. Elaine, you are the queen of the Harlem Y.
I am only the queen because of all of you here in this room today who's helping me raise all this money to support my kids. Give yourself a shout out. I love all of you. Thank you so much. We have raised, and I like to round things off, $67,000. Now look, we're a little short, guys. We need $200 more to really make it $67,000. So let's get on the phone, ring those phones, so we can at least raise this money. It's been fabulous.
I got the number. 212-401-0280.
And BLS, you are great. You are the greatest. Everybody out there should listen to only BLS 107.5.
That's right. The official station of the Harlem Y. Thank you very much, Elaine Edmonds. And, it's our pleasure to help out. We're going to round out the show with a few more shouts from businesses who've pledged their support. And we have to get back to our toe is a toe talk, because in with the philanthropic, there's the scandalous. Everybody listens to the radio station. The scandalous start going other places if you keep talking too nice for too long. But no, 212-401-0280. I was saying in the beginning of the show that who did I say was going to play Sammy Davis Jr.? Dave, Dart.
We're not sure.
Why am I so by myself?
No, we're right here.
Who?
Eddie Griffin.
No, don't go back to sleep. I said Denzel Washington.
He's producing it.
He's producing it. We don't know that Eddie Griffin. We don't know that this is going to be the Eddie Griffin one. Remember, Eddie was saying he was battling Denzel.
Okay.
Let's move on to Destiny's Child. Everybody cares about them, the young and old alike. Well, apparently the Cater to You video. Now, is that in circulation right now? I haven't seen it. Everybody around here is saying no.
No.
Okay. I haven't seen it. Well, the ladies in the Cater to You video, which is the third single from that double platinum CD, Destiny Fulfilled. The video is having each girl in their setting. So, like, Beyonce will be in her setting, and Michelle will be in her setting, and Kelly will be in her setting. And I don't know if at any given time in the video they're all going to come together and sing together. But as they sing about being catered to you, they're going to show you each singer and how, if you were their man, they'd cater to you. Each singer is going to be shot in a desert scene. And Michelle's going to be in a lounge chair. Kelly's going to be on a... Excuse me?
Corny.
Michelle's going to be in a lounge chair. Nobody wants to see that. Kelly's going to be on a road by herself. Okay. And Beyonce's going to be on a diving board. Okay. Oh, whatever. People like the song. Although I think girls are mad at that song. I don't know. Some of the young girls who don't really understand the whole premise of the Cater to. You know, why can't he cater to me? Well, first of all, it's kind of a given that, you want it turned around. I just get distracted as soon as Michelle starts singing. I'm sorry. The Harlem Y, 212-401-0280. 212-401-0280. And another revelation that we talked about today on The Experience is that Michelle from Destiny's Child is a new boyfriend, and his name is the comedian Chris Tucker. Apparently that doesn't matter. Vinny's sitting at his perch. Ladies and gentlemen, my boss of the last 15 years, Vinny Brown.
Well, thank you. I just want to wrap up and thanking everyone instrumental in hosting us today, the folks here at the YMCA, for allowing us to come in here and do this, and we hope that we've been able to contribute something. And the staff of WBLS, our promotion department, we had vans shuttling back and forth. Our sales department was very, very instrumental. All our talent that came out today and our clients who made pledges and everyone who made it possible. So on behalf of the radio station, we'd like to thank the community of Harlem for allowing us on Black History Month to come in here and help do some good, and perhaps we can establish this as a yearly event.
That would be nice.
Hopefully and do something good.
That would be nice.
So thank you to you, to the Queen and your bobblehead dolls.
Oh, you're welcome.
It looks like you. It does kind of look like you.
In a how you doing kind of way.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody. This is where we sign off. It is 10 minutes away from Vaughn Harper and the Quiet Storm. You know, Vaughn has been coming to the Harlem Y since 1955, as he reminded me earlier. and now he'll be serving you with the Quiet Storm at 7 o'clock at the top of the hour. How you doing, sir? Everybody, thank you. Dave and Dart, you've been no help at all. You both remain aloof whenever I'm not in the room. I don't like it. Whatever. But enjoy your weekend. Are you all going to be up at the Cherry Lounge tonight?
I sure will.
All right. Well, okay. Well, that's the place to be on Fridays. All right, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. Thank you for pledging your support. The phone banks are still open for 10 more minutes, even after I close the mic. But you won't be able to hear your ring over the radio. 212-401-0280. Oh, one more person to talk to with a business. Hi.
How you doing?
Restless.
My name is David.
Hi, David.
David Rivera. I wrote a book.
Okay.
And I wanted an opportunity to give it to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh. It's called Harlem's Dragon. And it's got a picture of a naked woman with a dragon on her. What's this book about?
It's a suspense thriller / erotic novel.
Tell us about it. Who's the main character? I'm reading it this weekend.
The main character is a young man by the name of Chema Rivers. He's a detective, and he gets his start on 135th Street, a dojo run by Grandmaster Sam McGee.
Okay, is there a website? How do people get this book?
Yes, there is a website. It's in the bookstores, but it is also on Amazon.com.
There you go.
And the street vendors all have it. You can pick it up at any time.
It looks sexy. It's called Harlem's Dragon, The Love You Can't Fight. David Rivera Jr., our last guest of this telethon here on the radio. Thank you so much for coming by.
Wendy.
And everybody, have a wonderful weekend. I love you for listening, and thank you for listening. And Vaughn Harper's up next with today's R&B and classic soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. It's 107.5 WBLS. Good night.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.